You know, last night, chat, I was like, oh my god, everything's not that bad, right? Like, I'm sure everything in VTubing is looking great. And then look at this morning, I'm like, holy fucking shit, oh my god. No, it's not okay, chat. It's not okay. Everything is not okay right now. Oh my god, legitimately, chat. A huge VTuber just got outed and had to graduate over it. I mean, huge deal. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of my words. Of the VTuber review. My God, guys, we have a lot to talk about. My God, yeah, crazy stuff out there today. So we're gonna talk about a big graduation going on. We're gonna talk about some stuff going on in, I believe, the Indonesian VTuber community, which is wild as fuck. We're gonna talk about some whole life stuff, some updates about Vshojo. Yes, some more updates for you about Justin Ignacio. You might better know him as Gunrun, former CEO of Vshojo. I got some updates, guys. I actually was able to find his case file. There's a lot to unpack in that. Also going to talk about some updates about Luminar. We're going to talk about Onkey. Unfortunately, guys, I was very hopeful for Onkey. I was praying. There was like a 1% light at the end of the tunnel. And then yesterday, guys, we had some developments. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think they kind of squandered it. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what's up, Ring Gray? How are you? Yeah, long time to see, dude. What's up? How you been? So we're gonna talk about that. We are also gonna talk about apparently a streamer who got upset about a raid. We're gonna take a look at that. All kinds of craziness going on today. But hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. How are y'all? What's up? Good morning. Hope you had a great time at tea time yesterday. I was honestly fucking loving it. What a great group of VTubers that came and hung out. I had a great time. Hope you guys did too. Wow, imagine the mods doing their job properly. Big Lord, you're fired. Actually, never mind. I can't fire you. It reflects off your bald head. So, BK, I can't do that. Yeah, I was at a Sabering Gray. It's literally been forever, dude. What have you been up to? By the way, with 2 thumbs and reach 5 stream streak status here. Let's go. Hope everybody and your loved ones have a wonderful day. You too, sweetheart. How's it going? If you fired me, that would be baldest. Yeah, I guess it would be baldest. And I don't want to be accused of anything like that. I'm not trying to get canceled out here. So, oh my God, I cannot believe what happened with Anya and Nyabyss, guys. I know that we were talking about this on Wednesday, and I was hoping for the best, but sadly, guys, I got yeeted. And then we also had the worst outcome happen. I don't know, guys. I kind of saw it coming from a mile away, looking at the context clues, looking at the Ko-Fi and all that. Damn, dude, that sucks. You get canceled every other month. That's true, serious. Somebody just tried to cancel me every other month. First, it was, I'm a horrible person. Then they said I'm a guy. Well, what else are the other reasons I keep getting canceled? I think my life permanently got canceled right there. I love the Bongo Cat. It's cute, right? I love Bongo Cat too. Bongo Cat is too strong, guys. He's too strong. He is the only one that can, No! I love that still moves. Like my body still exists somehow. Yo, what's up, Card? How's it going? I've been so busy, I haven't been able to watch too much Twitch. Nah, it's totally understandable, dude. But look, I get it. Never apologize. Life comes first, and I totally understand that. I will never get upset at anybody here that doesn't show up for a while. I understand. Life comes first, guys. In fact, it becomes so hard I get censored on Twitch. Crazy, what's up, Nid? How are you? Good morning. Dude, I got some updates for y'all. I mean, today's going to be a pretty big news show. I hope you're ready to buckle your seatbelts. We got a lot to talk about, guys. I normally, like, on Wednesday, very short stream for news, right? And I was kind of wondering, what was going to happen because it's been so quiet. Surely some other fucking crazy. That's censored, excuse you. I'm just surprised you still remember me. Yeah, I mean, I do remember a lot of people. I mean, I forget a lot of people too, but I do remember you. I'm doing good. How's it going, Skull? Oh my God. After yesterday, guys, I was so tired. I fucking crashed so hard yesterday, guys. After tea time, I was like, I just died. biggest Lorcana deck according to Twitter. Way bigger than their decks. Oh my god. Bro, that whole Lorcana thing that happened, I think it was on Friday, right? I don't know if you guys saw that. You should look it up. Dude, it's crazy. They had like a card release and people were like running to downtown Disney, like pushing people, driving up really quick. Lorcana is the Disney trading card game. It was absolutely fucking nuts, guys. It was like the Simba Stampede is what it looked like. I'm trying to think of another way to like kind of like I don't know, describe it, but yeah, it was literally like the Simba Stampede. It was so scary. I love Disney Channel. Yo, same too. What was even the purpose of the Lorcana game? I felt like a cash grab. Honestly, I think they were playing the slow game because now it's actually like picked up a lot. Yeah, a lot more people play it. The problem with the initial first card game, like sets, was the game was really slow. There wasn't a lot of ability to search for cards or like draw cards, things like that. That was really special. Now they kind of sped up the game, so a lot more people play it. Yeah, initially though, it was kind of, I don't know. I think the idea of the game was very well thought out, but sadly, it was just too slow. But now it's much better. I'm gonna get excited to get Goku Black. Figure art. Oh, nice. My Revenant statue should be coming soon. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Have a good stream. I'm gonna get ready to watch World Cup. Nice. Have fun. Sound like Baldi's Ruler. Oh my god, I've never played that game. Yeah, what is up with that game? Isn't it like a creepypasta? Speaking of movies, so I am gonna go see the Odyssey later this day. Also, you ought to see these nuts. Boom, got him.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, I'm gonna go see the Odyssey later today, though. I'm doing good, Yobi. How are you? Honestly, I just crashed after yesterday. I was so tired. Tea time kicked my butt. So I went and I went to the gym afterwards. I decided to you know, order some dinner. I got some Greek food. That was nice. And then I crashed and went to bed. Yeah, I really didn't do much. SpongeBob. Oh, we love SpongeBob around here. Yeah, we yap about SpongeBob all the time around here. But I'm going to remind you guys, thank you so much for all your support yesterday. And let's just get some claps, guys, because today is the final day of the subathon. Thanks for being here, guys. It's been a run. 539 days. I appreciate y'all. We made it so far. But this is it, guys. Thank you so much. Are you excited for the Dust Bloods network test next month? I am. Oh my god, Skull. I already signed up. Or, sorry, I saved it to sign up. Because I think it releases on the 22nd, something like that. It's very, very soon. Yeah, it's very, very soon. Yeah, you know, we still got 2 hours left, but, you know, I'm gonna accelerate time. I'm gonna say, like, Zolwardo. But I'm gonna stop your time, and I'm gonna let the timer run out. One question, do we still give wheel spins? Yes, so, yesterday, I owe you guys some wheel spins. Let me double check. It was on my list, on my news. But let me double check how many I owe you. I think I owe you 3, if I recall. 3, okay.
Making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg. I want you to die. You can't hurt me, Jack. Nanomachine, son.
What the fuck? Yo, what's up, 0 Days? How are you? I came in at a great time. We're beating the shit out of each other, apparently. Like, I'm only gonna be here for a couple minutes since I'm putting my LARPing gear on right now. Oh, great. Who are you LARPing as? Somebody with the brain cell? I'm sorry. Rip and tear, everybody. Nate, thank you for the 5, dude. I'm sorry, bro. This is the way I am. I just I throw jokes at everybody. I'm really sorry. Nate, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, we'll get a wheel spin here in just a bit. Good morning, guys. Shit happened again, bro. Daniel, I gotta be honest. Today in particular is wild. The power of thespians. Yep, you know how we do. Unleash the chicken nuggets. No. We're not freeing Bebop. We're not releasing chicken nuggets. We're not freeing Yoshi. We're doing none of those things above. There will be none of that. That's all good. I got thick skin, like most people nowadays. I mean, that's kind of true, actually. But thank you for being here. Hope you're doing great. We're going to be chatting some YouTuber news. And like I said, there is so much to talk about, guys. It's absolutely nuts. I'm thinking of honestly jumping right into it. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said a fucking word. This is all my fault. I'm sorry. Alright, everybody, this is UG time!
Let's go!
Wait, no. That's not fair. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Oh my god. Whoa. I didn't mean for all that. No, I didn't mean for all that. No. Oh my god. I swear I didn't mean for all that, guys. It's time for another dance party. Shot on the floor. Oh my god. I made a mistake, guys. It's moonwalk time. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, my bad, guys. Holy shit. I literally, the whole fucking bakery, dude. My bad. Flip time! Yippee! Oh my god. I did not mean for that to happen. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. The chicken nugget, it's real. The chicken nugget is real, guys. I kind of deserve that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of deserve No! God damn it, dude! No! I can only imagine what it's like for a first-time streamer to come... For somebody to come into my stream for the first time and be like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, bye, everybody. I'm dead. See you later. That was actually really good. I didn't mean to flash you guys. Oh my god. Literally just threw it back into the camera. My bad, guys. I mean, I'm sure you're not upset about it, but I don't want to look at the photograph. I don't want to look at this photograph. The photograph is stupid because it's a photo of a photograph. I don't want that. Get that out of get that out of my fucking sight. Get that out of my fucking sight. I don't want the fucking photograph, dude. You're fired. You're fired. Everybody in chat, you're officially fired. Congratulations, you made it to the firing room. Well, the first time catching your stream, what I stumbled upon. I am so sorry. You came to my stream at a very weird time. Actually, that's all the time. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, get your... That is not what you should get. I mean, well, I mean, actually, you should get that, but, No! I don't want to go back to the fucking photograph. It's going horrible. They keep fucking redeeming on his bullshit. They keep calling me a photograph, and I actually threw it back into the camera, and I'm gonna get probably banned for that, like... Oh my god. Guys, y'all are so lucky. I have 3 models planned for the rest of the year. We have August 15th, we have Halloween, and we have another one later in the year. You guys are getting spoiled. I'm releasing all these new models. I mean, I guess you guys spoil me, so I'm spoiling you back. So thank you for all your support during this subathon, guys. Whether ins or not, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Like I said, we do have a lot of news to dive into today, guys, so I might bump over to it just a bit early. We'll kind of see how things are going, but I would love to know how you guys are doing and how your weekend has been. Has anybody here seen the Odyssey? I'm going to see it later today. I've heard it's really fucking amazing. How is it, guys? Yeah, exactly. It's a mutual spoiler ship. One of them is live 2D. Yeah, one of them is live 2D. No updates about Philly and Skull except what I covered Wednesday, which was the document with her. Actually, I did make a short if you want to go look at it over on Twitter or YouTube. It talks about the her filing for the copyright of the name Philly, and that's kind of it. Yeah, that's all we got. Oh, you saw it? It's great. Okay, awesome. I've been looking forward to it. I know a lot of people are kind of shit talking it, but I heard it was absolutely incredible. I haven't seen any good movie in theaters since Incredibles 2. Yeah, but Incredibles 2 wasn't even like that great compared to the first one. I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like that good, you know? I mean, it was fine. Yeah, it was fine enough. Odyssey, but Strimmer, it's woke. Yeah, exactly, Evan. Bro, I've seen other people coping on Twitter. They're like, oh, it's flopping so hard. I'm like, bro, I'm pretty sure I just saw it make like $1 bajillion in one day. Like, apparently the casting is really good. Everything's just on point with it. So I'm excited to see it. We'll take a look and find out, I guess, soon enough. All right, so look, I got 4 wheel spins, guys. So let's get into our wheel spins. And of course, guys, we are going to start our news up. Let's do it. By the way, thanks, guys, for all the cock. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've always wanted to try cock. So thank you for sending that over my way. Really, this cock looks so good, right? I can't believe that I got it in a soup mix. Yummy cock. The only reason I put that on my throne was because of the fucking name, by the way. Like, unfortunately, still a bunch of friends in Greece that are pissed about the casting. I mean, like, I do understand the complaints. Genuinely, I do get that walk. And I think there's some merit to it. However, I do believe that the actors have done, from what I've heard, an incredible job, right? So I guess I just want to see it and judge it on my own. But we'll find out. Nice cock. Anyway, guys, let's do our 4 wheel spins. I owe you some from yesterday. So again, thank you all so much for that. Here we go, guys. Yeah, that's what I heard. 2 minutes. That's a scam, bro. That's actually a scam, bro. What the hell? All right, here's another one. I got most of the cosplay for my Fallout costume. I just need to get a main costume done, yeah. Glad to remove your message. No, my cock. God, send in the abyss. Not my cock. How dare you send my cock into the abyss? Yo, what's up, Lumu? How are you? Oh, we had fun yesterday. All right, at 30 seconds. All right, 2 more wheel spins, guys. Hopefully we don't land on the fucking add 10 minutes or whatever bullshit. Those are the worst ones. Yes, little time. Yes, yes, yes! Only 1 minute? Hell yeah. Dude, that's a W. We love to see it. We love to see it, guys. I've never seen so much Freddy Fazbear on my fucking screen until fucking yesterday. Damn it, 5 minutes, bro. That's kind of high, I'm not gonna lie. All right, look, we're still under 3 hours, guys. I'm wrapping this shit up today. We're calling it a day, chat. We're calling it a day. Thank you guys so much. Of course, for the hype train, all the wheel spins. I appreciate all of you. What? like crazy sounds, I hope. Let's go. What the fuck is going on this morning? Thank you guys so much for all the gifted subs. Thank you for the hype chain. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the, whatever the fuck that was. If we do it a level 10 hype chain, guys, I will add 1 hour to the timer as always. Just as long as the nuggets aren't next. I'm gonna be honest, next. All I can think about now is the McCrelly every time somebody talks about chicken nuggets, and I'm like, I think chicken nuggets are ruined forever for me. Yeah, so to say, I don't think I could ever eat chicken nuggets ever again, guys. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, please, take a moment, of course, and thank everybody who gifted subs. Oh my god, Elias, having sex on stream and Mono swimming up and down. Oh no! No! Damn it, bro. You guys caught me. I'm getting cracked live on stream. How did you guys know? Womp womp. Career's over, I guess. Like, I think your Flex Saber reaction was good. I was just watching it. Oh, thank you, Soy Sauce. I hope you enjoyed that. You have a lot of JonTron reacts, but I'm glad you really liked that one. So, besides the cock, guys, let's talk about some being suspension, YouTube issues, all that stuff. No, Shadow, what are those? Yeah, what are those?
Like on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street.
La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah. Steve's hell.
Yeah, tell me those, Shadow Dragon.
Now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy. Yeah. It's a lava attack.
Literally the best redeem on the entirety of TNG. That is the best redeem, actually. Not talking about cock. It's time to talk about the balls. Yeah, guys, what are we gonna put the balls on my on my fucking throne? It does go hard. It's really good. I love that one so much. But I do want to talk about ban suspension, stuff like that. We'll talk about debuts, hiatuses, all that good stuff as normal. And then, of course, we'll dive into our news, guys. I have a lot of big stories, so the type, because there's a lot. I doubt the timer right now on the stream. No, the timer's not low. It's perfect. Okay, Taco Bell cinnamon twist with a side and oh, that's right. She dips it. That's right. Too many tacos, salads, a chicken cantina taco, a rolled chicken cantina, grilled cheese burrito, a cheesy double beef burrito, large nacho fries, large Baja Blast, extra rice. Bro, that's diabolical. That's so much food. Data Dragon, what is their Panda Express order? Because I love Panda Express. So I'll be honest. I think I could crush any Panda Express order that she has. That one is $30 in 2,000 calories. If you're remodeling your house, I'll happily donate my cock. You need to use it, right? Oh, I'm really good with cock. Yeah, I have a lot of experience with cock. 1 large chow mein, 1 large fried rice, 2 large Beijing beef entrees, large orange chicken entree. In order, cream cheese ragoons, 5 to 6 fortune cookies, large Diet Coke. Yeah, I can't eat all that. Never mind doing game. Dude, she gets a large chow mein, like, separately? That's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, what the fuck is her pizza order? Like, 13 pizzas? 5 breadsticks?
I was saying.
Yes? Yes, Nappy? Uh-huh. 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 I kind of miss old cartoons like that. My favorite part, actually, about the redeem is when Ruby was here and he said, oh, what is Donald Duck doing on the screen? I'm like, did you just call Daffy Donald Duck? I will never forget that for the rest of my life. I will literally always fucking tease Ruby about how the fuck he thought Daffy, or that Daffy was Donald Duck. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Yo, what's up, Soap? How are you? Good morning. I thank you for the hype train, guys. A level 5. Y'all are amazing. Everybody take a moment to celebrate and say thank you to everybody who gifted subs. And of course, the bits as well. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Keeping the Ramadan going, baby. Thank you. Nice cock flavored soup. Thank you. You know, been a while, Soap, since I had, cock flavor, but, you know, I like to remind myself, it's a little nostalgic for me. just complete fucking silence. Guys, let's talk about what's going on in the VTuber world. Let's get into it. Yeah, just nothing bad. Nothing bad. Yeah, I remember when cartoons used to be hand drawn. I mean, there's still a lot that are hand drawn. But guys, we're gonna go check in with Juby. The voice actor and V singer says a PSA a bunch of $89. Holy shit, that's wild. Juby goes on to say PSA a bunch of fake AI slop albums have been showing up under my name on Spotify, Amazon Music, and possibly other platforms. Kind of sounds similar to the Iron Mouse situation. You guys might remember that, right? They're obviously an annoying grifter with bad taste. Ones I know of right now, Blazing Grove, Fame, Fade, and Lonely. You can see that they're uploading these, of course, AI slot music. They've been emailing Spotify the past month, but instead of removing them, they said, I don't have a trademark on the name, and so Spotify gave them their own artist page. So now there are two Jubyphonic artists on Spotify. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. For Amazon Music, I'm in the process of cutting my page, and I'll see if I can remove them myself. Fortunately, I don't know when they'll stop because we live in a hell and they're capitalizing on exploits in a broken system. But if you can, please don't click on them. So I want to let you guys know, poor Juby, of course, this is somebody, again, taking advantage of Spotify music systems, using these distribution websites like this. And poor Juby having to deal with that as well. So give her lots of love. I'm really sorry to hear that. Again, very similar to when Iron Mouse just went through. You guys might remember that. Speaking of fake music, guys, we're also going to talk about We Are Era Music. You don't know We Are Era Music, guys. I've actually had an issue with them where they are claiming music on channels. So here's what happens, right? Luna says, a word of caution and inform those who are not aware. This channel is going around falsely copyright claiming music on YouTube and impersonating others that produce the music, including royalty free or purchase right tracks. So what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, they'll claim a song, right? And be like, oh, it's theirs, but it's not really actually theirs. It's part of royalty-free music, and they are gaining all of the, revenue from those videos. I've had this exact same company falsely target my stuff as well. Once I pushed back, of course, they gave up because they don't actually have a right to the music, and they can't enforce that. But I want to let you guys know if you've ever heard of, this particular group. Sadly, they're exploiting this system that is part of YouTube, guys, so be careful. In other news, Cha-Cha, not Cha-Cha Chilla, Cha-Cha B-Mom, having a bit of issues with the TikTok algorithm. And I will tell you guys, I don't stream on TikTok anymore. I've tried. I had so many issues with it because, sadly, their moderation is awful. So anyway, let's hear what Cha-Cha had to say, guys.
It might be a little bit controversial, but I don't care. I think I'm gonna say something about it. Yeah, guys, it's tea time. It's tea time.
No, I don't even think this is
that
controversial.
when we were doing our Assassin's Creed Black Flags.
Well, I tried to stream on TikTok, and then I literally streamed for an hour and got banned from live streaming. I'm like, what? Like, it was during a gaming day too, so it's definitely like a lot more chill for me, right? You know how I am on my gaming days, so I'm not like really like all up in it. But yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, speaking of gaming, guys, well, I got banned from going live. I'm not allowed to go live. Speaking of gaming, guys, here's my schedule for next week. I'm sorry to interrupt. On Monday, of course, tomorrow we have Memes and Reacts. Tuesday will be my final stream of Getting Over It. Whatever happens, either I win or lose, that is going to be the last Getting Over It for a very long time. I can't fit it into my schedule anymore, guys. After that, we have news on Wednesday and Friday. We are going to play the new Halo campaign Evolved. We do have early access to that. Saturday, we're going to play that as well. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited. On Saturday, I do have a meet and greet at Onkey. Tomorrow, I should be part of Danny Floss's Elden Ring event as well. So I'll give you all the info on that when I have all the specifics. Yeah, we're not getting over it, bro. I'm not getting over it.
For being unoriginal content. It didn't make sense to me. I tried doing a just chatting stream, no game. I changed my model. I thought, is it my model? Like, is it too sexual? Like, what is it? So I changed my model. Again, every 5 minutes, the TikTok algorithm would come over and say, this is unoriginal content. We are suppressing your stream.
Which is crazy, right? They're saying, oh, it's unoriginal content because they're looking at her as a VTuber, right? And they're like, oh, well, you're not you're not an actual person, so we're not gonna push your content, which is very common for TikTok as a whole, by the way.
Because I would be hitting 100 viewers, and then the TikTok system would be like, stop right there, we're not feeding you anybody else, because this is unoriginal content. And I was like, why? That doesn't make any sense.
Which again
I
is
think it thinks that I'm
absolutely
AI.
stupid, right?
Why do I think that? Why would that be a factor? I wanted to talk about what is happening in the VTuber space, but let's stop and watch the video for a little bit. So this is Leaflet. She's another VTuber, and she is working on a AI-made VTuber model.
Hey guys, Leaf here. I have an update. I was working on the project for a little bit today. The big things are, there are a couple new features I added. One of them was a little bit of smoothing, animation smoothing, hence mute my gun.
You think, Rock? I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much.
No wonder TikTok believes that 3D avatars and 2D avatars used in 2D are AI, because this is becoming more and more common. AI does make content creation more accessible, especially if you can't afford it. However, the current meta not only suppresses AI, but it's also suppressing VTubers in general. It's lumping 2D VTubers into the AI slop category. And that's why this is so topical right now. Because there are so many people who are trying to grow, basically takes everyone and throws them into a sinking ship unless you have a pre-existing platform.
I think the Cha-Cha is right to a degree, right? Again, this has been a constant thing for TikTok for a very long time, by the way, chat. The AI moderation, not viewing VTubers as original organic content, so to suppress them right now. Do I think that adding AI into it as well is problematic? Yes, of course, especially if you're getting lumped into that. I don't want to say that the problem didn't exist beforehand, but I will say that the more the AI is pushed out there and VTubers are using it, the more that there is the possibility for VTubers to be seen as unoriginal content, and it will no longer be pushed in certain algorithms, right? I mean, we already talked about the whole AI stuff multiple times already. You guys know my feelings about it, but I thought this was a very different take that I haven't really heard, because it's like, yeah, well, you know, at the end of the day, like, this kind of stuff does affect us in the algorithm as well. But what do you think is a fair take? Obviously, I think I would kind of want to see a little bit of maybe like statistics or you know, like proof of that. But I think you can naturally just see it, right, in the way that TikTok operates. The more that kind of stuff that gets pushed, the more that's considered unauthentic content, the more that, sadly, that might be associated with VTubing, and that might cause problems for people who are actually authentic or using non-AI stuff, right? I mean, I get it. Like, I understand where Leaflet's coming from, trying to make things more accessible, but again, I think there's a way to make things more accessible while being ethical as well, right? You can have both at the same time, and I don't think that Leaflet's program is the answer to that. I think there's already a lot of wonderful programs out there that can literally give you basically a free model. I mean, look at like V-Roid, right? Or there's a lot of very, very cheap alternatives that can support an artist. That's how I feel about it. In other news, I saw a lot of fear mongering about this, so I did just want to mention it. Rainey said, Twitter almost doxed my location. My app updated a moment ago, and when I went to comment on someone's post, it added a tag on my current town. I noticed and clicked to take it off. It was going to automatically add a tag of where I live. Be careful of your Twitter app. Just updated. I don't know how to turn it off either because I have my location settings off on Twitter. I think it's odd. I haven't seen this happen. Of course, unless you don't have your location services turned off. You can actually go in location information and turn off all this stuff here so that way that doesn't happen. But I don't know what happened to Rainy. Maybe it was part of the update. I have no idea. Rainy did go on to say, I held that off. It already showed it. So just be careful, guys. I think with the update, it probably fucked up and maybe showed it for a second. But nonetheless, protect yourselves. That's all I care about. Yeah, just be careful. That's pretty fucking rough. Another news, guys. Let's go check in here with Miranda. If you guys don't know, Miranda actually is now a mom. Miranda says, I became a mom today. Congratulations, Miranda. That is amazing. So give Miranda some love. I know she's been away for a little bit here and there, but all good things, guys. All good things for her. Yo, what's up, Alex? How are you, dude? In other news as well, guys, Vienna says, hi, Cosmates. Thank you for being so patient while I was away. My heart procedure went really well. I'm recovering, is getting better each day, too. I can't wait to come back and live life to the fullest. I'll return as soon as I can. Miss you all so much. I'm really glad to hear Vienna's procedure went well. I know that she's had some problems for quite a long time, so congrats to Vienna. We're so happy to hear that. Yo, what's up, Tiger? How you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, very, very good for Vienna. I know that those health problems have really fucked with her for quite a long time. Also very, very happy to hear that. Yeah, what's up, dude, Tiger? Congrats on your new model, by the way. I know I covered it after it came out, but it looks absolutely spectacular. I love it. Yeah, congrats to you. Of course, in other news, guys, a little bit of sad news, though. Let's check in here with Pima. Pima, actually, unfortunately, having a bit of some health updates. She says, still ELDR. First year visit was a misdiagnosis. I was admitted for a while to the hospitals. Doctors think it's autoimmune and maybe lupus, but we aren't 100% sure yet. I'm better at having severe mobility issues. Do not know when I return to full content creation. Right, just having back on July 3rd. She says, I'll miss you guys. If there's any day where I'm feeling okay enough, I'll try to make it to stream. However, Pima goes on to update all of us, guys. Because I miss you all so much, I still haven't had much to say for progress, and on some days the pain is so bad I can barely use my hands on top of not being able to get much use out of my legs. Needless to say, the bed is holding me captive for the most part. Unfortunately, I can't see a specialist until November, unless I pay up about $1,000 up front for private insurance, which is just ridiculous and cruel, but that's the system, so I have to wait until then. So guys, please send Pima some love. I know that we had talked about her prior health issues a little bit earlier, but it seems that things are getting really bad for her, so give her some love, guys. I have so much love in my heart for Pima. I've known her for literally since I started, guys. She also was, started streaming around that time as well. We became friends. Please give her your support, guys. I would personally appreciate that. In other news, let's talk about some hiatuses coming up, guys. And I do want to talk about Succubus Bella. They go on a indefinite hiatus. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about it before anyone asks. I'm sorry I can't give you more information. So I guess we'll just leave it at that, guys. But they are on hiatus right now. Another news as well, Astria also was on hiatus. Of course, on that last stream on July 19th, which is today, going down to 11 a.m. PST. But after that stream, Astria will be on hiatus. This is our manager going on to let you know that Astria will be in a short hiatus from streaming. I'm happy to report that she'll be staying with friends, including me in California, before we go to Offkai. So she will be at Offkai, which is awesome to hear. Additionally, after Offkai is over, Astria will be on hiatus to move into a new apartment. With the timing of things, this does mean that Astria will be taking an extended break from live content. However, since she'll be with, of course, the manager and the friend group in California, you can look forward to an off collab they have planned for today. So I think it's really, really awesome, guys. Of course, it's not bad news. She's on hiatus. She's just moving, going to Offkai. So I'm going to give her some love. We love Astria around here. We played Night Rain with her, if you guys remember. She's awesome. In other news as well, guys, I do want to talk about what's going on with Hysteria. Oh, I said Hysteria, sorry. And Hysteria says indefinite hiatus. I'll be starting my indefinite hiatus on August 8th, guys. Hello, everybody. As you see with the big title, I was going to go on a indefinite hiatus. First off, I want to start by saying these past 2 years have been the best 2 years I've ever had. I'm happy you can spend these next 3 weeks together until I go also my second birthday as well. I'll be starting a new journey in my life, and I'll be pursuing one of my dreams. Since I'll be away, I'll be pausing memberships starting August 22nd. So, not a goodbye, it's just more of a see you later. Hope you will still be here no matter what. So again, this all seems like personal, updates, good things all around. Big W, guys. So, of course, we will miss them, but if good things are going on in their personal life, there's definitely, that's something to be celebrated, right? In other news, guys, I do want to check in here with Dia Fortuna. And unfortunately, guys, she also is going on indefinite hiatus starting August 8th. Basically, guys, kind of looking at her live stream and also this letter, she is stepping away mostly because, even when your card dealer is out, please know that the Fortuna's favorite casino and friendships Forge will always be here for you. But she did say that she has some personal goals going on, and it sounds like from her live stream she has an awesome opportunity available to her as well.
I'm taking a long vacation to go to work, but you know, it's in its own way. It's a break, you know, and I'm very excited for it, and I'm very excited for what the future holds. I really hope that Monmons also continue to pursue your dreams. I know that it's been a little while, but about what? How long has it been? Just a little bit over a week was Tanabata, which was 7/7, which is a big wish-making holiday. I know not celebrated everywhere or anything like that.
Honestly,
but,
she is so sweet. I love her so much.
That from the bottom of my heart,
she is so, so
always
kind.
wishing for
Yeah, I
the
like her new model as
happiness
well.
and the continued success and joy of Monmons, and that will not change. I will continue to wish for your luck. I will continue to send all of my lucky energy to you, and I hope that every single day you are also always sometimes lucky.
She is so sweet, guys. And I will tell you, of course, the comments are very kind and encouraging. People like Maslow says, congratulations with your opportunity outside the casino. I cannot be more proud of you and everything you've been able to achieve. So please always continue shining like the diamond that you are. So she will definitely, guys, be very, very missed. So give her lots of love. Again, this is indefinite hiatus, but, you know, life comes first, guys. Another news as well, guys, I do want to talk about a graduation. And this particular graduation, guys, is kind of a big one. So I want to give you a heads up, guys. Buckle up, because we're going to be talking about Please Connect here for a moment. Now, guys, I did talk about this back on Wednesday, and I showed you guys some rumors that were going around. And we weren't really sure exactly, well, is this real? Is it not? Well, sadly, guys, it does look like all of this is entirely real. Where the fuck is my links? Sorry, I'm trying to find my links and I can't find them. They just like disappeared like. Okay, actually, where did all my links go? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a second, chat. Yeah, where did my links go? Hello? Yeah, that's not good. That would be very unfortunate if I lost all that. Oh, here it is. Okay, all right, thank God. I was like, no, please, please. So anyway, guys, we talked about this on Wednesday. You might remember where I showed you Nyabyss' Ko-Fi, right? Her Ko-Fi page had been relisted. She was asking for funds for a new model. Kind of didn't paint a lot of faith in the future of her new life, which is Anya Nyabyss, right, guys? Over in FaZe. However, guys, we did get the announcement here from Anya that she would be talking about what is going on. Well, let's go check out that YouTube video, guys, and what she had to say.
So it's the...
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. I am going to fast forward this just a little bit.
Well, let me explain. I've only been here for like 6 months due to a delayed debut because of my health issues.
Yeah, so you might remember this portrait, guys. Very similar to, literally to the Gura thumbnail. I think the comparison is not lost on anybody at that point, Evan. I think everybody's like, yeah, that looks exactly like Gura's. But with Anya Nyabyss, guys, she didn't really have a lot of momentum, right? She didn't really stream that much. She only was with FaZe for about 6 months. She had like health issues. I don't know, like her time with FaZe was not very like storied yet, and we were kind of just waiting for her to get some stuff going, right? We were wondering what was going on with her. But sadly, guys, this graduation I think kind of hits hard. I'm gonna be honest.
And I memed it and I said I was FaZe Connect DLC member. Yeah, I was late to debut on time with everyone. But yeah. I had lots of fun collabing with FaZe girls. As you can see in my most recent VODs, they're scuffly circled. All the collabs that I had recently. I had lots of fun in there. Pew.
Yeah, we were really just waiting for her to kind of like, do her thing, right? Like, that's what we were waiting for. Like, I understand you have health issues, stuff like that. I think it's just a lot of people are very mixed response to this chat, which we will take a look at. I think people are just kind of sad, they're a little disappointed, but it's not like she's going anywhere, right? She's got a, past life she can go right back to.
I'm so happy with my chat. You guys have stuck with me through all the streams. You guys are what keeps me going. My motivation. And I'm so lucky to have such a positive community that only wants the best for me.
Return
I
from
love
Isekai,
VTubing,
that's crazy.
and I will never stop doing so.
Return from
And I
Isekai,
wanna
she
keep
actually
doing
is.
bigger things. Like 3D concerts, which is why I joined in the first place. That being said, I will be graduating from Face Connect. My reason being disagreement with management that.
So I do want to point out here, guys, if you remember her past life, she had a lot of 3D concerts. She would do stuff with indies. I think you even remember, like, Rima was part of one. It was very cool, right? She did a lot of 3D concerts. But here it is, guys, disagreement with management. So, I mean, that can mean a lot of things, right? It can mean, maybe future direction. It can mean literally what it says. She just wasn't getting along with this particular managers. I don't know, it could be a lot. So is it really even worth investing in VTubing at this point? What do you mean by that? Yeah, what do you mean by that? I mean, like, are you talking about, like, from a corporate, like, viewpoint? Like, we're talking about based Anya? Or are we talking more about, like, I am a regular person and I want to become a VTuber? Yeah, like, well, which viewpoint are we talking about, sweetheart? Just so I can better understand. Yeah, the parallel to Gura with the thumbnail, I mean, I don't think it's lost on anybody, Holy Night. What I will say is that, difference or disagreement management is a very broad, generalized term. We don't know the specifics, we're wondering, but we're probably never going to find out. Early started joining Face, she already had a decent following. It didn't seem that type that would be dealing with corporate VTuber permissions, right? I don't know if she wasn't ready for the corporate like lifestyle, you know what I mean? Because it's very different from indie, and I wondered that as well. Nid, I guess for her the concerts was a big drop. Maybe she just didn't get that. I mean, it seems like big name VTubers are going away, but no one is really coming into fill their space. I mean, you gotta remember, we've been VTubing for I would say the boom ended back at the end of 2021, so we're more than 5 years, well, almost 5 years into a space that bigger VTubers are still existing in, right? But also a lot of people have kind of come and gone, right? We had 5 years of VTubing building as a brand, as a community, as entertainment entity, right? So, I mean, I don't want to say big name VTubers are going away. I just think things are changing, right? Things are not, corporate VTubing is not really a big thing as much anymore. People are valuing indie a lot over the corporate side of it. So I don't want to say the big names are leaving. I think it's just changing. That's it. Yeah, I mean, audiences come and go. Things change over time. Yeah, I don't think that it's bad. It's just different.
Led me to be in a creative rut. And if you don't know what a creative rut is, it's like you want to do things, but you can't. And your creativity goes to caca. Yeah.
So it sounds like, at least from her wording, it sounds like these was not. I mean, I'm drawing between the lines here. So I mean, like, again, I take this with a grain of salt. But what I'm kind of drawing from this is she's like, yeah, so these didn't really allow me to do exactly what I wanted to do. And because of that, I kind of got in a creative rut, and ultimately, it just wasn't for me, right? I mean, again, corporate wasn't for everybody. I get that. Obviously, this wasn't a good fit. It does suck that, they did the whole, like, setup with her and debut and all that. But, I mean, nobody should really be blamed here. I just didn't work out, guys. Not everybody's gonna get along,
So my creativity went to caca. But I will now show you my plans beginning August 1st. Here you go.
This is actually my favorite
I
part.
don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
What's crazy is I showed you guys when she posted this on her social media. I'm like, why did she post this at the same time that her Ko-Fi like went up, right? And I was like, I don't want to be too like rumor mill tinfoil hat, but it was actually true. It was actually true. I'm like, oh no, bro. I predicted this.
Yeah. Those
That's
are my
it.
plans beginning August 1st. But yeah, I'm not leaving just yet. My final graduation stream will be on July 31st, so I hope we can have fun on those last moments. And I'll also be going to Offkai.
July 31st is actually super soon. Now she's going to Offkai, which is great, but yeah, man, this is pretty quick turnaround, you know?
To do virtual meet and greets. Thanos snapped me. Yeah. I got Thanos snapped. Yeah. I'm so ready for that Spider-Man movie, chat. Anyways, the good news is I have a cover. And
yeah, I mean, like, obviously we could compare it to her gym mates, right? I think just for her, what I'm kind of drawing from this is I don't think the corpo world was just for her, right? Like the corporate VTubing as itself, that lifestyle, the way it runs, I just don't think that fit well for her. You know what I mean?
And it was a part of a subathon that I did for my birthday. So it was some time ago. So it's there. Premiering. It's gonna premiere. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is just wish her the best. You know, at this point, like
premieres in 4 minutes.
That's kind of it.
Are you going to grill Fishman? Yes.
Pipkin Pippa also donated $100. Holy shit.
I'm gonna grill him and eat him.
He's gonna grill the CEO. By the way, chat and eat him.
See you after the blip. Yeah. Yeah. Any questions, chat? Fish be grilling. But yeah, my cover is coming soon if you guys want to see it. They cooked on that video. They literally cooked.
Maybe Sir Alberto. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, do you have any questions?
It could be 30,000 different things. You know what I mean?
Me, chat?
We could sit here in rumor mill all day. It's just this is just kind of what it is, you know. I don't know what else there is to add to it. Sadly,
in Minecraft. In Minecraft.
Yeah, people
But
are asking what the
here's
creative difference was.
The thingy, look. Doesn't it look good? The thumbnail and everything.
I'll show you the
love
song
I
here in a
love
bit,
you.
chat.
I love you guys more. And like I said, I'm never gonna stop VTubing, so you frick around and you find out. Will you stay a citizen? I don't know, like, I should talk to Sakura about that. I don't know what that entails exactly.
So if you don't know what a citizen is, it's kind of like a affiliate, right? Like you still can be part of like phase related stuff. You might appear in concerts, down the line, even though you graduated, right? For her not knowing what it is, it sounds like that's probably not gonna be a thing anyway. So, judging by her reaction, I doubt that she would be a citizen.
Can I send the fish a bill from my therapist? Yes. Yes, you can. Anya, good news.
Yes, I watched her a lot more on her PL. I've
It's
actually
in
used
2
a post
minutes,
when she went over to face. I knew her more in her PL.
That's news. Yeah.
Yeah, we saw
But yeah,
it earlier,
I had lots
actually.
of fun collabing with the girls. I hope you guys support all the Face Connect girls. They're amazing. Especially Lumi. She had
Exactly, Kuro. That's literally the
5-year
exact
anniversary
same.
today. She worked very hard and she pumped up an album, a whole album. I like messaged her about it. We were talking. And yeah. Anyways, I don't really have much to say. Well, I guess I'm just waiting for this creep cover so I can raid you to it.
So this is kind of the end of it, right, chat? No, she did go on and debut a brand new cover of Creep Chat, which you can, of course, go listen to in its entirety over here, over on her channel. It's that creep. You know, I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I wasn't aware that she was writing a cover song about chat. That's so sweet. Aw, that's awesome. Wow, how nice of her, guys. To give her final ode to all of you, chat. How sweet of her. We should give her claps. That's incredible. Beat you to No, I love you guys. I'm kidding. But, of course, this has caused a lot of divided response. Alright, fair, dude, fair. This has caused a lot of divided responses where people, of course, on her announcement going on to be like, oh, you know, lots of hearts, everything like that. You know, we're gonna miss you, love, sending virtual hugs, etc. They kind of know what's coming. But other people have been very, very upset by this as well. People like this commenter, my heart goes out to the Saga girls. It's a shame someone was given this opportunity just to squander it and shift blame elsewhere. She debuts late, which is fine, shit happens. Obviously set her back on timelines. When she actually debuted, she barely streams at all. Then she bails on the biggest event the company's ever put on. Feel like she literally knew she's being set up for quite some time. Doesn't acknowledge it, just posts sandcastles. Then decides to quit on Lumi's biggest D. Absolutely no awareness of what's going on around her. Has blame management, class act, Anya, wish you no success. It was polite to point out that Anya and Nyabyss literally copied Gargoyle's graduation stream thumbnail and exact wording to announce her own graduation. Not going to lie, feels about as in poor taste as you can get. There's many aspects of this graduation of fortunate timing. It'll make some people feel compassion for Anya. There are many aspects of this graduation poorly reflect on her character and make some people angry at Anya. In short, a giant face connects L. Sad. These are the people hating on Anya and Nyabyss, by the way, terrorists supporting, yeah, so you throw that one up on the shelf, right? Dude, I don't give a fuck about that comment, but, let's see what else. Anya's face was like, Sakana told her she's not getting 30 concerts right off this bat despite being a Nepo hire. What the fuck does that even mean? All I can say about Anya, how was she was Nepo hire, dude? She literally did so much work in her PL. What are you talking about? All I can say about Anya and Nyabyss's graduation is I guess I'm not surprised. Something seemed off. I will say with that, it did seem off. I do agree with that. Didn't even seem happy, seemed flat. Didn't have the joy she used to. I mean, I do agree with that as well. I think it's the better for everybody. I look forward to a certain Tropical Fruits resurrection. No heat towards Anya. I just feel like a waste of persona that could have gone to somebody else. Obviously, guys, a lot of people have different opinions. I kind of fall on this one as, like, agreeing with, or I'm like, I'm not surprised. I'll be honest, taking a look at Anya in general, I feel like she was happier before, right? I know that she went through some stuff. She was late to debut, had some health issues, etc. I kind of thought that was maybe the reason, but it sounds like because there was some kind of disagreement with management. Also, she said she was in a creative rut. It just sounds like she wasn't able to really do what she wanted to or was promised. So ultimately, she just, you know, this is what happened, guys. I think that this is just one of those things where it's like, it just didn't work out. Not corpo stuff is good for everybody, you know. Some people are fine with it, other people are not. I think this is just one of those situations where she tried it, wasn't for her. She's moving back to Indy, and that's kind of it. I don't want to really like anything like super negative right here because I just don't know the specifics. I think it's just, you know, I really loved her in her past life. I think that this was just not a good fit for her, and she's moving on, and that's it. What do y'all think about it, though? Let me know. Yeah, I'll give you guys a chance to talk while I sip some of my tea here real quick. Yeah, I mean, disagreement management is always like the go-to super vague one. You're not making this money anymore. I don't think it's that, though. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with money. I didn't work out. I don't think Face could offer enough to justify her being there, given she had a pretty established brand on fan base before, right? Again, I just don't understand why she went to Face to begin with. Maybe that was a misstep, you know? Yeah, I don't think money really had to do with her graduation, to be honest. I think it was more just, like, she wasn't getting exactly what she wanted. I think she'll be able to do bigger and better things now, Switchy Mac. I think so too, Holy Knight. I think that the changeover, I think it was honestly, on retrospect, you know, looking at the whole situation, that could be a misstep for her. I guess we'll find out, guys. But that's what's going on with Anya and Nyabyss, guys. In better news, guys, Siri is actually back. She has been on, hiatus for 88 days. Well, she is back. Good to see. Yeah, we kind of been wondering. I know she put out a statement, but she's kind of taking care of IRL stuff. And she's back, guys, so big W. course, in other news, guys, let's get some celebrations for 2 partners. We have Beefquake. That name is actually absolutely hilarious, by the way. Beefquake, of course, getting Twitch partner. And then, of course, Odin from Mythos. Congratulations to both of them on that amazing milestone. Yeah, that name is diabolical. I love it. Odin says, BRB creaming my babies right now. Honestly, that's how I felt when I got partners. So, congrats to them. Absolutely amazing, guys. In other news, in case you missed it, there are lots of debuts that happened, guys. Centrea actually had her tactical inspired 3D outfit. Well, the goggles come down on that one. Mari cooking, as always, for those 3D models. Of course, also Tag the Otter debuted with their brand new model. However, they had a bit of scuff during their debut, guys. Take a look.
Y'all really want to see it, eh? All right, here we go. Hi. Oh, what the fuck? No, it's not. Wait, no! That was supposed to be green screen. Why the fuck wasn't it green screen?
It's like a TNG, but they forgot to remove the green screen. That's absolutely hilarious. Congrats to Tag on their brand new model. Very nice. Tag the Otter. Go check him out, guys. Of course, in other news, I didn't want to talk about what's going on with Spite. I showed you guys back. Norman Reedus jump scare. Spite debuted her brand new model. I don't know what the official name of this model is, but it looks badass as fuck. I love it so much. It's got like a big, scythe. I love the big like harpy wing. Very, very cool. It kind of reminds me of like Sephiroth a little bit, the one wing. Very, very cool. Here's the artist, Nami Shiran, guys. Those were the ones that ended up making that. Let's go look at the ref sheet. Maybe it has the name on it. A Fallen Angel Necromancer outfit. There we go. A Fallen Angel Necromancer. Very cool. Yeah, I love the design of this. I mean, dude, Spike's design has always been, did she say that, Cafe? I love that. Bro, I love Spike. I feel kind of bad because over the years, we kind of, I don't know, we haven't really talked a lot. Like, we've talked a little bit, and Spike and I have always, like, known each other. We were friends when we both started, but I don't know, time kind of does that to you, but, I love this design. Her outfits are always super duper badass. So congratulations to Spite. She's always put so much time and love into her lore, and you can definitely appreciate it here. Very, very cool. In other news as well, guys, Doki just revealed her new PG outfit. However, she had the funniest reveal I think I've seen it in a long time. Check this out, guys. Dokimon. Dokimon.
Pokeball into Ultimate.
This is the greatest transformation scene I've ever seen in my life. I love this so much. Of course, Doki did go on to debut that brand new model. Let me show you what it looks like. Yep. It was so cool.
He can eat anywhere he wants. All he does. Yeah, I was just like,
yeah,
what
here is with the
Alright.
Yeah, there it is right there. That looks awesome, dude. Just that transition for me was like everything, I'm not gonna lie. That really like got me good. So there it is. Of course, Doki Bird's a brand new Sleepy Time outfit. Of course, also we're gonna go take a look here at the artist, who is Weenie Desu. That is right. They went on and designed Doki's brand new pajama fit. Love it so much. Congrats to Doki. Yeah, very hippie burb. Very hippie burb. Of course, also, guys, we have some other debuts that you might have missed. And this one is actually from the Queen herself. Iron Mouse's Season 4 3D outfit for the Club Iron Mouse event that happened actually this past weekend, guys. Or I guess I should say yesterday, since the weekend isn't over. But here's that brand new 3D outfit. Congratulations, Mousey. Looks so good. Of course, if you missed it, like I did, Club Iron Mouse was going down. As I check in here with Shiban, says, thanks for having me, Club Iron Mouse. It's a blast to be part of the pre-show and perform for you. Yeah, I literally forgot Club Iron Mouse was going on. I literally forgot. Shadow, we've lost count. Years and years ago, we lost count, bro. No, nobody knows how many models has, not even Iron Mouse herself. Of course, also here's some other pictures from Club Iron Mouse. Really think this was an awesome event. Of course, Juna says, thanks for watching Club Iron Mouse. A Enemy Impulse. Here's some pictures from that. Very, very cool. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more. Obviously, it's got Iron Mouse case on. A lot of good stuff going on, guys. So I'll be looking for clip 2 to show you in the future, all right? All right, guys, let's talk about some events that are coming up, and then I'll talk about debuts, and we'll hop into some of our big stories. But first up, Milky Bird has a special announcement going on with Amelie, Rin, and Iron Mouse. They've actually been, if you don't know, they've been traveling together. Not all of them IRL, of course, some of them digitally, but there's some kind of special thing they've been hinting at. So as soon as I hear about it, guys, I will write this down for Wednesday's news. You can bet on it. I'm sure it's going to be a big announcement. Of course, also looking at Skyline Serenade. Skyline Serenade is adding your favorite Roach Mom, Latara. She's going to be there for that event in New York, August 21st. They've been adding a lot of people to this event very recently. Of course, also, guys, VExpo did announce Densitsu.exe. And that is, of course, all of these cuties. You're very familiar with them. We talked about them plenty of times on this channel, but they will be at the expo. And it looks like, are they doing like, yeah, I don't think there's any like particular thing they're doing. They're just going to be there. So I don't know if they're doing a concert or something like that. Another news as well, guys. Also taking a look here with Harmony. That is absolutely the wrong link. My bad. Yeah, that is absolutely the wrong link. They look here at Neko Alley Anime. They're also doing a big VTuber digital meet and greet at MetroCon Tampa. This one is July 31st. Coming up very soon, where you can meet all of these very cute and awesome VTubers. Pumpkin Potion, let's go. Let's certainly go check them out. Lots of people you probably recognize. And another con, have an opportunity to meet some awesome people. Of course, also, guys, Anime New York City has tickets on sale. You can also meet people like Hazumi and Miss Lala. So get ready for that one coming up August 20th through the 23rd. Yeah, KP was in there too. Very awesome. Now, this event, I have one event that I want to talk about. It's really special. But of course, I'm even remember Vinti from yesterday coming to Tea Time. They're actually doing a VTuber game show coming up on July 26th. So go check that out, guys. That ought to be a lot of fun. They were very sweet. I enjoyed hanging out with them yesterday. Now, guys, I do want to talk about this really, really cool event going on surrounding Offkai for a moment. And this is Maria. You might remember Maria. We've talked about them a few times. Part of a lot of special events. Well, guys, they're actually doing a blood drive right across the street from Offkai. So if you are going to Offkai, you can donate blood and help out. Of course, the Stanford Blood Center. They also have Saikin, who is a literal doctor, right? Saikin was reached out to by Maria to get that seal of approval. And they, of course, gave them that thumbs up. If you guys don't know, the American Red Cross is currently in a national shortage for blood products. I had no idea. So supply is down by almost 25%. Type O and B negative especially makes it one of the most significant shortages since the pandemic, guys. So certainly if you're in the Offkai area, consider donating. And of course, each registered donor receives a $20 e-card and a Grateful for Life t-shirt. Very cool. Yeah, I love little events like this. This is very, very nice. Reminds me a lot of, like, of course, Iron Mouse in her plasma donations. Love for that. You guys, whip out those calendars. Why aren't you whipping out those calendars? I said whip out those calendars right now, chat. We're going to talk about all of these debuts coming up. First one is Harmony. Their 2.0 is coming up on July 19th. That is actually today, guys. Take a look. Yes, chat, this will be on the test. I'll be testing all of you, so you better get it right. Honestly, it would be funny to do a test and see how many people actually pay attention. I don't think I see a time on this one, guys, so you might have to go check their Twitter page out, but they are indeed debuting, guys. Of course, in other news as well, we can take a look here at Shiki. Shiki is also doing a debut for their 3D coming up July 25th, very, very soon. You might remember them from First Stage Production, guys. Shall I write you an essay after every stream? Yes, exactly. I'll be expecting it. Of course, also the peak performance VTuber male, Sklimbo, is actually debuting his brand new model August 1st at 3 p.m. EST. Take a look, guys. He's evolving! This Sklimbo Pokemon is going to be legit, so there it is, guys. I'm very excited to see what comes out of that. And there it is. Of course, in other news, guys, we got to check in here with Mint, Made Mint. Made Mint says, getting excited. And of course, that is July 20th with a scratch out, 4 p.m. PST on that brand new outfit. I wanted to share this with you because I gave you the original date, but obviously it changed, right? What's up, Blaze? Of course, also, guys, Wild Spice is debuting their brand new outfit and model July 20th. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. New lore, new cover, new BGM, new redeems. Also having a mini tip-a-thon. I don't know what that is. If we hit the end goal, we'll do a karaoke set on stream. So, very, very cool. Go check it out, guys. And then finally, just one more debut I want to mention to all of you is Egg. That is right, Over Easy Eggs. Is doing their punk debut July 24th. Take a look. Very cool, guys. I mean, not like some kind of like giant teaser or anything, but I think it's very cute. So, really go check it out, guys. And that is what's going on with Egg, guys. Tip-a-thon is a sub-a-thon, and that's oh, it's just tips. Okay, kind of like the biddy-thon. I gotcha. So, guys, I am gonna skip around a little bit in my Corpo VTuber news. Actually, I think I just want to knock out this stuff going on with Onkey, and then we will talk about what is going on with Hololive, and we'll skip that down because there's just a lot to cover in the world of Corpo VTubing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna spoil you guys. Let's talk about Vshojo for a second. Yeah, let's talk about Vshojo. So, guys, you might remember this back on Wednesday. I covered this new filing in California for basically Vshojo surrendered their the Vshojo Incorporation to the state of California. This is the why is this a big deal? Well, this is the official legal death of Vshojo. They handle it to the state. That's it, guys. There's no more Vshojo pretty much anymore, right? The state owns it. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, it's not really that big of a deal, right? It doesn't void NDAs. It doesn't, basically all it means is just, yeah, you know, for tax reasons, this is happening. But, chat, what I do want to share with you is some other information that I was able to find as to why this is also important. But through a little bit of research and a friend, we did find out a bit of a very interesting information about Vshojo. This is Justin Ignacio. If you don't know Justin Ignacio, well, guess what, guys? That's Gunrun. Yeah, that's Gunrun. Well, turns out, guys, that Gunrun is in a lot of he's in a lot of trouble. Now you might know that he filed for bankruptcy. Why did he file for bankruptcy? Well, turns out, guys, he stated that his assets total about $5,000. So this is how much money he had with things he owned, like PlayStation, merch, whatever, right? He had about $5,000. That's how much money you got to his name, right? Well, guys, this is how much he owed. Liabilities, creditors, etc. $92,000, guys. $92,000. That is what he owed to creditors. Now, I want to give you no tax evasion. I want to give you a few things, right? Because I asked a couple questions, right? What does this mean? Well, number one, guys, looking through the system, there's a couple things that I pulled. Number one, he was actually kicked out of his apartment earlier this year. Very unfortunate, of course, but considering all the awful stuff he did, I'm really not surprised because he didn't really have any money to his name. So he was removed from his evicted. That was the word I was looking for. He was evicted from his apartment earlier this year. Of course, my main question was, are there any cases going on right now against Gunrun or Vshojo? As of this moment right now, guys, in my research, we were not able to find any civil court cases against Gunrun or Vshojo. So I think that's very important, guys. A lot of people have been wondering, the prior talent suing him. As far as it goes with civil, in my research, I was not able to find any court cases against him or Vshojo at this time. But what I will tell you is he did file for bankruptcy, right, guys? So I think a big question was, and why this is important, right? Does this remove him from liability of being sued in the future, right? Would this cause a problem, for him, right? Or could he still be sued? Well, I'm gonna give you the legal stuff. Are you guys ready? So, the question is, so by him filing for bankruptcy, can he get out of, any legal responsibility? Well, guys, a bankruptcy cannot discharge a tort that has intent. An intentional tort would include embezzlement. So, bada bing, bada boom, as you guys remember, all of Iron Mouse's charity funds, that's embezzlement. And he would not be able to be dismissed or get out of this because of bankruptcy, right? Probably means that he could still be sued for embezzlement or other charges if they could be proven because he failed to identify his creditors in the bankruptcy documents, aka the people that he owed from the investment, right? Bankruptcy cannot really be a fraud of investment, especially if you don't include those as creditors, which I can tell you, I've seen the list of creditors, they're only like credit cards. Of course, this discharge paperwork shows shows the notice of the bankruptcy being finalized and it was sent to. This appears to be entirely the financial entities that, hey, he had about $100,000 in credit card debt too. So all of this, guys, because I've seen the paperwork, it's all credit cards. So because he did not claim any of that stuff that he potentially owed under the embezzlement, he would not be able to legally escape it. Well, it's because he doesn't want to admit guilt in his Zeke. That's why. But I thought this was a very big update for all of you. Obviously, to know that, yes, he cannot, escape the sins of his past, but also kind of just an update on where he's at. He owes a lot of money to these people. He filed for bankruptcy. He's not doing well, guys. He's really, really not doing well. So, that's what's going on with Gunrun. He's still in jail, but no money because he has none. Right. That's a problem, right? Like, you're not going to get any money from him because he has no money. You can even see right here, even before, let's see, even we talk about the investment, right? This is his assets, and this is how much he owes to creditors. Like, literal credit cards, right? He has no money. In other news, guys, I did want to talk about what's going on with Onkey, and I feel like this update is really sad. So I was very hopeful for the future of Onkey. If you guys know, Onkey was supposed to be the first East Coast Vtuber convention. We did talk about this in prior coverage, but TLDR, this convention kind of screwed themselves a lot by not basically just mismanagement. They didn't properly allocate stuff correctly. They were assigning guests without checking who the guests were coming to the con. It was a big fucking mess. Well, guys, there is a development I'm going to read here from Kenny soon. And then I want to talk about my personal experience and why I sadly think there is no hope for Onkey anymore. I thought that the new management team taking things over would be very helpful. But guys, I got to tell you, at least in my personal opinion, I don't think there's any hope for this, con anymore. If they run it, it will be a mess. So Kenny Sue goes on to talk about how Hex is no longer listed as CEO and staff positions lacking, no security updates, and short staff while pushing sales and streams. We don't know current vendors, guests, and sponsors were pulled out and were listed. So this is true, right? The website has not been updated to show the current sponsors, current, everything, right? It's got a bunch of old stuff on it. People are asking in the Discord. They're wondering, hey, what's going on? Even though Hex is the CEO, he's not listed, it's not labeled. I mean, there's just like, there's a lot of problems, right, with organization. Of course, also these other screenshots. They're going on to actually sell tickets, look for more sponsors. They're basically operating like the con is running at 100%. It's live. They're doing live streams with that representative. You guys might remember that. We looked at that live stream or I'm sorry, I showed you a bit of that live stream where they were talking about updates. So they're really just moving forward like, hey, this con is going, right? The sponsors are listed here. There's no organization going on, etc., right? And I know that a new team took over, but how long are we going to have to wait for this to be updated? Well, guys, I gotta tell you, I'm not gonna show you the screenshots because it's in the Discord, and I don't really like to take a bunch of Discord screenshots unless I really need to. So hopefully you'll just take my word at it, or just literally go join the Onkey Discord. It's under the questions tab. But guys, I want to tell you about my experience. So, I was told XYZ number of tickets were sold, right? I was like, okay, well, that number is not great, and I don't know if that number is true. So I decided to ask the Onkey staff. I said, hey guys, how many tickets have you sold actually? I'm trying to find out, not only for myself, but of course, for everybody else. Because maybe you want to go to this con, maybe you want to be part of it. So I'm like, how many tickets have you sold? That was my big question mark, right? And being transparent with that number, I think was needed, kind of considering what has happened with the history of this con, but also looking at potential vendors, right? They might want to know how many tickets are sold and decide if they want to be part of this event. Now, before I continue, guys, do you think that that is a fair ask? Do you think that's a fair question to ask the staff? I was told one number. I don't know if that number is true, so I'm asking for clarification. Is that a fair question, guys? And you can tell me if I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm full of shit, guys. I want to ask. I don't want you guys to like blow smoke up my ass, right? I want to know for sure. So please tell me. So a lot of you say yes. I think it's a fair question. Obviously, if I ask them this and they say, well, we're not able to find out that number because we have to look through our system, all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Give me a bunch of excuses. And they said, well, we need about 2 weeks. So I said, okay, awesome. Well, I'll give you 2 weeks. So I give them a week and I poke them and I say, hey guys, you know, I know it hasn't been 2 weeks yet, but I'm just following up. I'm doing my due diligence as I always do. I'm just asking, hey, can you give me an update if you have it? If you don't, that's fine. Again, I'm just asking, looking for information. Well, I was met with the answer, which is basically to the effect of, well, we're not going to give you that information now. But you said a week ago you were going to. Yeah. I'm like, I think it's really odd that they said that they were going to be transparent from the start, right? That was such a big thing for this con. They said, we're going to be transparent. We're going to tell you everything that's going on. I'm asking about the ticket sales because, again, I was told a number. I don't know if that number is right. I'm asking for clarification. Also, I think a lot of other con-goers or even vendors might want to know that number so that way they can make an educated decision. Now, all of a sudden, they're not going to tell us that number. So, I do want to do one quick check really quick, just so I can timestamp this really fast. But, let me double check. Hold on. Yeah, as of this moment right now, chat, this question has not been answered. I did kind of push back a little bit. I asked, I said, hey, you know, we're just wondering, you know, you say we're going to be transparent. Can we have an answer? It has not been answered as of this moment, as of 11:27 a.m. on July 19th, 2026. So, yeah, they said that we're going to be transparent. Don't you want to allow people to make their own decisions with that information? I think this con is cooked, guys. I'm going to be honest. I think that even if it continues forward, I don't think it's going to be a good look. I don't think this con is, at this point, trustworthy. I think that I was willing to maybe give them a little bit of the doubt when they had a new team, etc., etc. But in my opinion, guys, I just, I can't in good faith tell you to go to the Onkey right now. But it feels like they're just obscuring information that needs to be shared very openly. That's it, guys. That's what I gotta talk about. How about for you guys? Like, as just like a temperature check, would you feel good about going to Offkai? Do you think that is, you know, would you feel comfortable going to Offkai, considering the situation? We're not going there. You said you answered. This is your answer. Right. I'm like, but you said you were going to tell us, so just tell us. Like, stop dodging, you know? Sorry, Onkey, not Offkai. I'm so sorry about that. I said Offkai. Onkey, I apologize. Yeah, I literally misspoke. How do you feel about going to Onkey, guys? What are your thoughts about it? Yeah, so sorry I said Offkai. Onkey was there before it even started. I mean, like, dude, I had so much hope, but I don't see it anymore, guys. My light at the end of the tunnel has faded away. That's all I gotta say about it. But there it is, guys. Was interested in just back, but they dropped the ball way too much. Yeah, I think that anybody that was willing to give them any kind of leniency or grace at this point, I'll be honest, if I was talking to them personally, I would tell them on a personal note, I think that grace is done. It's really sad. In other news, guys, I know we were talking about you know, all of this stuff going on with Luminara a couple months ago. Well, I have an update for you about Luminara, and this one is just fucking, I'm gonna be honest, guys, it's fucking weird. Luminara has been acquired in full by Honeysea Gang, and will henceforth operate under Solaris GG. So, Solaris GG decided to purchase Luminara, which again was the one associated with the Kamana. I don't understand, why did you buy this? Kamana, real Kamana, has been permanently removed from Luminara, no longer holds any affiliation with the organization. Recognize this as a significant transition, and further details will be shared while we complete the changeovers. We're committed to full transparency throughout this process. We look forward to earning your trust and to making a meaningful, positive impact on the VTubing community. I don't understand why you buy this damaged product, right? And I'm not the only one asking that, because Flork decides to ask that exact same question. So, I'm gonna drink my monsters there. So, elara, take it away.
What exactly were you even acquiring here? Not to be snarky, certainly not the intention. Luminara had a massive implosion, it has no talents, it wasn't a talent agency, it wasn't doing too much for events near the end. What exactly did you even purchase? Why purchase it to rename it or integrate it? It makes zero business sense. Why does this need to be absorbed into your company Solaris? What's the play here?
And that's exactly what I'm wondering. Like, why are you buying, you know, broken toy at this point? Like, no, it's like, you know, where Andy has like that thing and he drops it and he's like, I don't want to play with you anymore. Like, that's literally like how Luminara feels. It's like you're tossing it aside because it's a damaged good. Like, legitimately.
Hey, Flork.
They've ruined their reputation.
Understand, and very reasonable question here. We don't take it in a snarky sense at all. What was acquired were the social media platforms, along with ownership over the branding. The reason we acquired Luminara is to expand Solaris further into VTubing, specifically, an agency dedicated to it.
But there's nothing left of the agency.
Now, Solaris's core operations are concentrated in gaming with our IRL creators. Acquiring Luminara lets us build a platform exclusively for VTubers, giving them their own space with resources and support tailored to what they actually need, rather than being folded into a broader roster. We appreciate you and others asking directly rather than assuming, as we're here to be transparent.
Again, for everybody that doesn't know Solaris GG, they were the ones associated with CC during the Kingsman debacle. I actually realized that after stream, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? So, of course, Flork adding more questions in here, going, you know, thanks for answering, but
thanks for answering. Why couldn't Solaris just expand as Solaris into VTubers?
Exactly.
Why pick up such a tainted brand? You could have done this without acquiring this actually detrimental branding. What is your reasoning for wanting this branding? It was not even particularly strong branding.
That's exactly how I feel. I mean, I will say at least they're like, being transparent and answering, so that goes a long way for me.
Fair question.
When it comes to like actual
honestly,
good faith.
It came down to the community, which is the
I think
VTubing
it's just
loving
more of
audience that was
a
already
history
here.
of bad.
We've been meaning to enter the
bad
VTubing
people,
space for quite
unfortunately,
some time.
associated with them sometimes.
Luminara's
Not
account
necessarily
gave
their
us an
fault, right?
existing
It's
audience
just
there, since
the state of
starting
what
from
it is.
zero on a new account would have taken much longer to actually reach the people we're trying to support. You're right that the branding wasn't strong
Oh my God,
on its
can I
own.
buy
The
Vshojo?
value to us was the
Is it
community it
possible?
exists within. We know it carries baggage from before, and we're not pretending otherwise. We're planning to rebrand it so it stands on its own, rather than carrying the Luminara name. What we're hoping to build with that audience is a dedicated VTuber agency under Solaris, differently from how it was run by Kamina. If that doesn't show up in how we actually operate, that's a fair thing to hold us to.
Of course, Flork says, I can't say buying a brand that imploded for the community was a good call. So there wasn't sufficient research in the VTubing sphere when integrating. Best of luck going forward. So, wait a second. Hold on. Wait the fuck on. I just realized something. Wait a second. I don't know California law. But if Vshojo was sold to California, and they're no longer a brand that's owned by California, could I buy Vshojo? Could I be the owner of Vshojo? Is that possible? I need to find out. That would be crazy. Oh my God. Is there anybody in California that fucking knows? I need to know the answer to this right now. I need to know the answer to this right now. That's crazy. Imagine, dude. That would be crazy. Because remember, to show you guys, Vshojo is legally done. You can see right here, I mean, they're done, guys. They're toast. Can you buy the corporation name? Like, is that like a possibility? Like, oh my God, that would be crazy. I mean, obviously the branding would be awful. You wouldn't even do it. It's just somebody like actually buying it, right? I don't even have to pay off the full kind of debt in order to obtain it, because he can get it back to you, right? That's my question as well, and that's why I asked that. Like, would he be able to buy Vshojo back as well? Interesting. I'm gonna find that out. Very interesting. So of course, Flork asked all of these questions as well. I think Flork this really hits the head on the nail here. I'm just kind of wondering what's going on. Why are you purchasing this? Well, the CEO did go on to actually make an announcement. So let's go take a look. This is the CEO, or sorry, the owner of Solaris GG. So again, this is what they had to say about what was going on with their company, right? A lot of people are accusing them of like a pump and dump type thing.
Hey, I'm Hyoen,
Let's see what they had to
owner
say.
of Solaris. I've been reading
Yeah, I wonder what
replies
debt
and
they,
would
like,
like to
officially have,
clarify a
Shadow.
few things I saw. We don't do crypto. Baseline's tag on our bio is a courtesy credit for an informal connection. We work with Baseline to verify funds. We don't do crypto, tokens,
I mean,
NFT,
that's good to know.
DEX, and we have
I
no
really did
desire
think it
or
was gonna be
plan
like
to
a
in the future for
crypto,
Solaris or
pump and
Luminara.
dump type deal.
Kamina received no payout, equity, or ongoing benefit from this acquisition, and has no financial stake in Solaris or
because if
what
he's
comes
involved
next.
in any way, absolutely not.
I
There's
understand
no way, dude.
and see all of the different perspectives
Yeah, what did
about
they get us
Luminara
for, like,
and its
$50?
past, and rightfully
Like, did
so.
they get, like, a
There
coupon
were a lot of
for, like,
hard-working, talented
Red
people
Lobster?
that were a part of this community that allowed Luminara to become what it was, and we want to acknowledge that and further continue to show support in this space. I would like to be as transparent as I can, so I'm open to answering any questions anyone else might have. My DMs are open.
So people are asking about the verification process, verifying funds. Do you think Luminara's negative reputation will go away after a while? Obviously they bought this. I don't know how much they bought it for. I think it should have been anything less than like $20, like personally, because it's his tarnished reputation, right? It's a tarnished brand. I don't even think having that Twitter account would be helpful, but this is the answer they gave, guys. So I guess we'll see. Guess we'll find out in the future. Again, I don't understand from a business perspective, but that's what it is, guys. There it is. In other news, I do want to talk about a recent situation that happened here. This actually has to do with a VTuber group, guys, named Vchibi. You don't know Vchibi. It is... Oh, it's gone. Oh, shit. The group is already gone. Holy shit. Dude, it was there this morning. What are you talking about? Well, the group is dead. Well, anyway, this group was made up of course, 3 different streamers, right? Wow, dude. Let me see if I can find something on it really quick. Just a picture, at least. Like, oh my god. That's crazy, dude. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So this group is made up of, most notably, Vtuber. Also, of course, CU. CU right here. Of course, was associated as well. There was one more member. Was it Maz? Let me double check. I might have been Mosquito. Although this post is down now too. So, oh, was it Sunny? Yeah, wow. Well, was it actually Sunny? Damn, dude. I can't believe it died that quick. Like, just this morning, dude. Just this morning. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll double check. Nope. Okay, so I was right. So it's CU, Mosquito, and Vtuber. That was it. Okay, so here are the 3 members. Thank you. I thought it was Mosquito too. So it's Mosquito, Vtuber, and CU were part of this group called Vtuber. Sorry, guys. I was very much relying on that one link, and now that it's gone, I'm like, oh no. Anyway, this was Vtuber, guys. And why are we talking about Vtuber? Well, Vtuber actually made a post not too long ago that caused a lot of backlash, guys. Vtuber goes on to say, can I just rant and vent real quick? Am I unlikable or something? I rate people and share my 40 viewer account with them. And last night, one of my viewers gave 10 subs just to be nice and literally feel invisible to the VTuber. I just want to make friends. Imagine you had 10 gifted subs and a huge community cheering you on. Don't even bother to check me out, even after I followed you. Like, am I actually that awful? So basically what they were saying is I rated somebody, that person didn't acknowledge me, give me any love, etc. Somebody gifted subs and nobody cared from my community, which, I mean, that does suck a lot, right? I will say this about raids. The thing is nobody owes you anything for someone raiding you, right? But nonetheless, I think that is very poor etiquette, you know what I mean? It's a vent post, I get that. But I will say, it's poor etiquette. Again, nobody owes you anything for raiding. It's kind of, they didn't choose to have you raid them, right? But it should always be appreciated. And there should always be good etiquette around it. So what actually happened around this, chat? What happened? Well, unfortunately, that's not actually what happened with this raid, chat. Not at all. Here's an actual clip here coming from Suma, who quote retweeted this initial tweet, which is now deleted, of course, where she raided into the streamer here. So take a look, and you tell me, was this person unappreciative, not acknowledge them, etc., etc. Tell me what you think about it. Here we go.
Did you do collabo? Just chatting. Just chatting in just chatting. What? Mochi!
Itisto has gifted 10 subs to viewers.
マジで本当にありがとうございます。マジで Thank you for your support. I can buy new game. We are talking about Assassin's Creed things to at the opening. マジでありがとうございます。Thank you subscribe gift. ありがとう。
I mean, I'm gonna play the rest of the clip, but I'm just gonna be honest. It sounds like she's being really appreciative, and she literally said, arigato, like she's literally saying thank you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she seems very thankful, overjoyed, and happy. I don't really get a sense of, again, let's go back to this tweet, right? I don't really get a sense of that, right? Like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, that doesn't seem, correct. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, this is, Haru Haro is their name. Haru Haro, in the clip.
Thank you. Probably I can buy next game after Resident Evil. Richibe-san, Raiders, thank you so much. ねえ、 I would like to
He literally said thank you for the raid. What?
shout out ね、ジャストさん、ジャストレイエンさんもシャウトアウトしたいです。After streaming, I will check them out, and I would like to introduce.
That's the thing, Soul. There's nothing wrong with it. She was appreciative. She was happy. There's no problem with this. That's the issue right now.
ね、ハイプトレインありがとうございます。Thank you. How to play piano too? I will play short song later. ね、ピアノも後でちょっと弾きたいと思います。
Exactly. This is very wholesome. Very appreciative of the raid, right? So let me ask you a question. You think that what Lychee says here, now seeing the clip, do you think that it holds true? Do you think that this person was unappreciative? Feel invisible to the Vtuber. I just want to make friends. I don't think it's the case, guys. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, she said thank you so much. I think she celebrated her as well for the raid. Of course, somebody gifting subs, celebrating that she could buy a new game. I mean, like, yeah, I think this was a good raid and very acknowledging of you as a raider. So, yeah, exactly. So that's the thing, though. People are like, why are you always lying? So this blew up, right? A lot of people talking about, wait, what the fuck? Like, I mean, here, I'll show you one reaction, I think, kind of, wraps it up here. The video says, wow, what a miserable person. I'm a follow hard now because they didn't deserve this. First, here's, Hard saying thank you for today's stream. Somebody said they're just a sad attention-seeking. She's a pretty mean girl. That's all there is to it. Again, right here, I just saw VTuber get rated 2,000 viewers and somehow still fumble back to 33 max. Sister, how? What? Why would you say that? That's actually really fucked up. Yeah, that's not cool, dude. That's really, really not cool. So, of course, adding to this, we did have some other people add to a bit of the drama here. Wafu Bean goes on to say, hate to involve myself in drama. Hate this situation. I hate that LightTV has sent people to my DMs. How much LightTV has bullied myself and other VTubers over the past few months. I genuinely want to see them improve, take real accountability, and become a better person. LightTV referred to herself as homeless at one point. Felt absolutely shocked and heartbroken. Myself and her other supporters immediately stepped up to help. She didn't explain her situation as a lease ending in 3 months and having to move back to her parents' house. That isn't homelessness. That isn't homelessness. I've suffered from real homelessness. I explained this to her in DMs. I've suffered from the terminology she uses to guilt and use her supporters. I've had multiple people DM me about a personal situation. I suffer on a daily basis due to medicated PTSD. This has a real effect. Where she used her homeless situation to garner sympathy, money, and financial support. Her lease was extended anyway. I don't know what happened to all the financial support she guilted from her audience. I'm genuinely sorry for her or not texting her in more trauma-informed way. I was panicking. I had PTSD flashbacks during her stream. We were both panicking. I understand that. But she chose to block me and continue. I genuinely am trying my best to word in a way that's to be helpful and understandable. B, if you're reading this, be a better person. You're talented, tough, and insanely smart. Considering how much harm you've caused, consider the fact that you do have people who genuinely care for you. Take a moment to appreciate them. You aren't alone. Just to blind yourself to your own supporters for sympathy, it makes no sense. Are these labeled? Okay, they uploaded them backwards. Wafa says, hey, Lychee, I need to be honest, but this has really been upsetting me. I understand that you were being told you need to move in 3 months.
Just gonna say this / who the heck even is Likibe? She sounds like a bad person.
I mean, it seems like they're misrepresenting a lot of stuff, right? And obviously that mean girl comment from before. They said, I understand you're being told you need to move in 3 months is scary and stressful. I'm not saying it's easy, but calling that homeless is really serious. I don't think it's okay to use that word casually when you still have housing. Wafa talks about their experience of having to escape because of real domestic gun violence. Yeah, I kind of get why Wafa's like, you're not actually homeless. This is, gotta move back with your parents, right? They said it's hard to deal with and understand how difficult that can be. There's some people that reach out to me, offer me a place to stay if I didn't have a place to go. I don't think you should compare me to you, though, when it's never about you. Canada is equally difficult to live in, with some apartments costing $4,000 for 1 month. Your pain doesn't diminish mine either. I was really scared of losing my future because I have summer classes. I have to find a new place on top of that, which I still haven't found. I mean, like, I can understand being worried about finding a new place to live. I can get that 1000%, but I will also say that misrepresenting it as homeless is kind of crazy, right? Like, yes, you had some stuff going on, of course, but you're not homeless. Like, you're just looking for a new place. So I see how the terminology, unfortunately, was misrepresented. What do you think about that before we move on, chat? Yeah, I mean, Zeke's right. Yeah, Zeke's right. B says, yeah, I understand that. Waffle says I was not comparing us and just asked you not to use the term homeless when you're not homeless. B says you have lots of support too. I won't. You have lots of money coming in, tons of fans. I can see that I'm not homeless for now. So again, they're just kind of talking about the word. Again, Waffle says, I just saw this and in the subathon it says, your Oshi is kind of homeless right now. He says that was a joke. I like my mama kind of homeless. Do you know that meme? Okay, maybe they just... It was a joke, it got misunderstood, whatever, right? Of course, Waffo and them kind of had a disagreement about it, but that was kind of at least it for this part of the drama, right? But of course, the whole raid thing, I think just kind of looking at a situation as well as the stuff from earlier just kind of adds to the checklist, right? Of course, Existential Bread goes on to add to this thing. She's using this situation to try and farm money from her audience instead of apologizing for causing drama. For no reason with what seems like a super sweet streamer. He's irredeemable at this point. I want more gifts and love. B's life is so hard. Only more love can heal the hurt. I feel like I should just no longer be in existence anymore. I'm always still being harassed online, even when I'm getting completely really silent on Twitter. People are going in my comments. It's been a narrative and have entitled selfish blah, blah, blah to my community. Mine. They're bringing drama into a space that literally isn't asking for it. I'll be signing raids for the foreseeable future, as this experience has completely ruined it for me. People are upset over a few words on a screen and aren't leaving it alone. Never thought my raid would cause so much harm to me when all I wanted was to help and make a connection. I mean, I feel like you're kind of misrepresenting it a little bit because you definitely misrepresented how that whole raid went down, right? And you were like, oh, well, yeah, I want to make a connection and this raid harmed me. Well, I mean, you kind of shot yourself in the foot on that one, you know? Again, they say I'll only be raiding a small group of friends. I won't be doing raid backs anymore for a long time. People just love dragging things that don't affect them. Like, how's it hurting you? I never hurt anybody. Did I punch a VTuber? Did I slap or use her full name? Been a bomb or male? No, but I'm treated like a criminal. Be chased off the internet forever. Which I will say, guys, I don't doubt this. Obviously, their account is deleted now. I can't go look at the actual response, but I'm gonna take a swing for the fences. I would imagine that the blowback was probably disproportional to what actually happened, right? I mean, it's like, yeah, that was kind of shitty. Like, why are you lying? Don't do that. That's bad. Slap on the wrist, you know? Like, that's how it should be. But sadly, guys, I guess people did blow this up to a certain point. So I guess what I want to say about this is, like, at the end of the day, like, why are you misrepresenting this? And also, like, just don't lie. You know, yeah, just don't lie about it. And then also, like, gotta play victim when you shot yourself in the foot and you're bleeding. You're like, oh my god, I need bandages. Oh my god, please help me, I'm dying. It's like, but you shot yourself in the foot. Like, that's why you're bleeding, you know? Of course, people did go on to show a lot more about this, showing prior clips. Somebody saying, this person is delusional. Why would sponsors drop me because of the words of small VTubers? People won't even be giving me money. It's all about money and clout. I'll let you judge this one for yourself, chat.
You aren't even affiliated with that person, too. I would understand if it was like a high-ranking VTuber. Like one that's like Iron Mouse or whatever. Or like someone that's partnered. But it's just small VTubers getting mad. They aren't even sponsored with you. Why would you drop me over the opinions of VTubers? They aren't even your customers. You know what I mean? They aren't even your customers. I would understand if it was an actual customer. If it was, as a business, why would you care about people that aren't even gonna give you money? Because I could understand if a customer was emailing you like, oh, you're gonna have a meet and greet with Lightchibi. I'm gonna stop going to your shop if you do this, you know? I hate Lightchibi. But it's like other VTubers. They weren't even gonna go to your place anyway. There were gonna be actual fans. There were gonna be actual fans that were gonna take the day off to see me.
Yeah, not exactly. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing, right? This could have been potential customers as well. So I think while some people are complaining, right? Some people might be upset about particulars about this. Like, there's a lesson to be learned for you, right? There's a lesson that, hey, you misrepresented something, you lied about something. Just don't do that. That's it. It's a slap on the wrist. Do I think that some of the stuff people said was right? Of course not, right? I can't see the disproportional response to what happened because your account is down, but I don't doubt for a moment that people were overly shitty to you. You know, I definitely 100% can probably see that happening. But what I will say is that you're coming across extremely entitled right here. And guys, even to look at this point as well.
You are even affiliated with that.
You know, they remade their account right here. I mean, it's still right here, guys. They just made another account. So it's not like it seems like they really like care that much. They just deleted the old account and then made a new one. So they do go on to address some of this, right? They say, I know some of you may still hate me, not hear me out. I'm really so tired. I'm not going to end my life because that's exactly what they want me to do. They bullied a kid to do that before. The boys, I'm not going to be another toy. I'm calling the police now. Which, again, I do not endorse or support anybody, any death threats, anything like that. Don't get to call out somebody for bad behavior, but it's another to, you know, threaten their life or attack them or all of these other horrible, horrible things, right? You should never do that. I think holding somebody accountable is okay, but obviously don't take it that far, right? So of course, guys, you know, they kind of made a big mistake here. Of course, Accidental Bread shows it. You know, they didn't deactivate the Twitter account. Out of remorse or shame, she did to hide on a new account where she's pre-blocked anyone that has criticized her, allegedly, right? But why did I mention this group? The Vtuber group, guys. Well, that is because everybody left. That is right. The group broke up over this, right? In a now deleted tweet, Mosquito, of course, separated from her as well. Sayu also went on to talk about leaving. Says, hello, today. I'm no longer part of Vtuber. Cannot align myself with or accept the actions I witnessed recently, which has led to my departure. I want to apologize for everything. Please always remember to take care of your health. First, we have other people like Alderan, who is associated. There were a rigger. Says, I know my work is affiliated to her. I'm going to start working with Lychee. All the posts mainly one of Waffamine, and the behavior that she has is unacceptable. I accepted working with her despite it was lolly, but now I see everything as unexcusable behavior, even if you're playing a role. I mean, I'm not going to talk about the whole lolly stuff. I consider that completely separate up on the shelf, but I will say that obviously the type of behavior right here, right, guys? Lying about stuff, misrepresenting it, of course being like very like mean girl about stuff as well. Seems like you've had some prior like conflicts with other people. Yeah, like it's people were holding you accountable, right? I don't think just deleting everything was the way to go. You could have easily said, yeah, you know, I fucked up. I take accountability. I'm sorry. My bad. We're going to move on. But doesn't seem like we got that, chat. So that is the situation going on with Vtuber, guys. What's your thoughts about all this? Yeah, what's your thoughts? Again, do I think this is like the biggest drama in the world? Absolutely not. I don't, but this did result in a VTuber group breaking up, which I find pretty important, you know? Let's see, it looks like they have a statement here over on their, or at least on this Google Drive. So let's take a look here at their statement, guys. I would love to hear if they apologize or anything like that. So let's take a look, guys. Here we go. Give it to me, Elara. Let's
Hello.
go.
I'm B.
Yeah, kind of
Here is
so
my
empty.
statement. Please read it in
No,
earnest
it's not,
and
Crow.
understand me with an
It's
open
not.
mind, as a lot of the VTubers you know are piling onto me and screenshotting my messages unfairly to make me seem like a villain and evil. I will lack screenshots to everything but Wafo's DMS because I am too stressed to go through my feed for them. I understand that will make my statement seem less verifiable, but I promise this is the truth and nothing but the truth.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Like, this stuff with you and Wafo is kind of like your own stuff, right? Like, that's between y'all. But I really want to focus more on the whole raid thing and like you lying about it. Like, that to me is the problem, you know. So why did I deactivate? I posted about my self-harm and somebody reported my account. Twitter places a lock on your account for mental health reasons. This caused my Twitter to be locked for a week. Since I can't post or apologize to make a statement if it's locked, I made a new account. Is that true, chat? I don't know if that's entirely true, but I'll put that to the side because, again, it's really not like the most important thing in the entire world.
You need to check the time I posted it and the time Haruhiro made her tweet. She made it after. I posted about feeling ignored because during the stream, I put in the chat I followed you on X if you want to keep in touch and I gave it a night to wait. Then I felt ignored when she didn't follow me back because I really tried everything to be nice to her.
What do you
guys
mean?
are making it
What do
seem
you
like I
mean?
posted it after she tweeted but she only
Oh
made her
my
statements
God.
after my tweet. At that moment, that's how I felt. It's not fair to community note something that isn't even accurate with the time. I acknowledge she did thank me and I shouldn't expect anything back from a raid or gift subs. I have resolved to just keep my community small.
Yeah, like, I sent you my blank, please respond. Don't ignore what she didn't follow me back because I really tried everything in my server. Well, she doesn't have to follow you back. You rated her and you followed her. You shouldn't expect anything. So how does that excuse you from saying this? He acknowledged you. You're misrepresenting it. That's the problem people have. People are upset that you misrepresented what happened. That's why they're upset with you. And then also, like, you're posting stuff like this, like... Sorry, let me find it again. What is this? That's awful. Like, why would you... Come on. Come on, like, just take a little ounce of accountability, right? Well, they do apologize right here, so let's look.
I apologize to Hero for venting about it. I understand her English is not the best and I know she thanked me in the stream, but for context, I was recommended to her by a viewer and I asked for someone who would want to be friends with me if I rated them. It was a post made out of frustration that wasn't intended to hurt anyone. I won't be venting about my feelings going forward as I understand how bad it looks to other people.
How would you know you're gonna rate somebody that wants to be friends with you?
The miscommunication from the language barrier and the timing of our countries made me think she didn't like me, which was the opposite. I'm sorry.
Okay, so, I mean, at least she took accountability right here. She said, I'm sorry. I think that's important. At least you acknowledge it somewhere, right? Like, that for me is like a big part of it.
I made a tweet saying how a girl got a big raid and then fumbled back to her normal
CCV.
that
was actually,
I made it as a cheeky
up.
post. If you went into the replies you could see that I genuinely was curious as to how that happened. People explained to me that raids don't equal community and often people join just for channel points.
I mean, sometimes,
the cropping
not always.
that girls are posting makes it seem like that was my intent, to drag someone down and look down on them. The thing is, no one checked the replies to how I took people's explanation and understood.
I mean, I'm really glad that you did, don't get me wrong. I think it's just the act of it in itself at the beginning, right, of posting that. So, again, I think all this is just a checklist stuff. Well, you're kind of just misrepresenting stuff. You lied about stuff, and also on top of that, you were just being mean. So, I don't know why they're talking about Existential Bread because they made a post about you. Me and Existential Bread have only interacted a single time, but she posts about how people are pedophiles for lolly beating and making lolly ASMR. But a tweeting saying that one of them says so and it's my body in real life. She said it's fine, but it blocked me. Okay, so look, I mean, like, this is between y'all, right? I don't even think this needs to be mentioned. Like, I think it's better to address the main issues, right? The core of the main issues. Even the Wafo stuff, like, she says, I'm not sure who's posting my DMs on Wafo. We were friends for months and had lots of art together and we were close. Then my new landlord told me I need to find a new place to make me panic. They just settled a new life in university and found a hobby that made me happy. During my subathon, she approached me saying my use of homeless was inappropriate. In my understanding, homeless meant without a home. And I used it because I was going to lose my home. I mean, I guess I kind of see that. Again, I understand this whole thing. I think it was a big miscommunication. So I'm not going to drag you too hard on this one. The story people are spinning is that I exaggerated my situation for sympathy and money. Critics had the receipts and evidence to suggest otherwise. I planned this subathon since May, but it was delayed due to rigging issues. It never started for my rent or anything. Then a big creator approached me saying they wanted to help with the situation. So them rather earn the money through streaming because I didn't take handouts. hopefully they put that proof down here because I will be looking for that. People donated to me out of their own will. I never did it from anything I asked them to. Everyone wants me to tweet saying I needed money. Broke my heart because Waffle was close to me and I loved her as a friend. Blowing up at me and not even taking my apology to provide multiple times was so painful to deal with. Again, I do think this was a miscommunication and something between you and Waffle on that point. But here are their final thoughts. It's the ellipses that kill me. This still sounds like a performance for her. I mean, like, I don't know. When I look at it, I'm just like, why did you lie, though? I can see that, though, Waka. I see where you're coming from.
I think the true mean girls are the ones that are contacting my sponsors and trying to drag on this drama for likes and attention. I feel like what I've done isn't even comparable to the damage they're trying to do to me, the relationships I've lost and the damage to my reputation.
The blowback is
The
disproportional.
effort they could be directing to VTubers who actively support transphobia, bigotry, and the use of slurs is so radio silent. The only reason they are doing all of this is out of jealousy because they know they can get to me. If this was their goal, they've done it.
Yeah, I mean, that's
However,
kind of Twitter.
I refuse to snoop to the low levels they're going for. I refuse to harm anyone and be the villain they want me to be. Don't go after anyone mentioned in the statement. These are just my thoughts and explanations. Thank you for reading and hearing my side of the story. You can hate someone without ruining their career. You can hate someone without taking away the thing that's given me a reason to get out of bed. Just leave me alone, please.
I think that holding her accountable is important, but obviously trying to rip sponsors away or, go to the next level, that's unacceptable. And you guys know I always stand for that. Apparently there was somebody harassing her about inward accusations. Here's some Waffle screenshots. I'm not going to look at these. I'm going to be honest. I think they're kind of... Oh, these are the ones Waffle already posted. I guess we can look at the inward stuff really quick then. Inward accusations. These screenshots are... We already saw the screenshots below from Waffle. So, let's look at this. These screenshots are coming from boys who've been harassing me for 5 years. Mostly Evan. I've already filed a police report against. I'm currently going to call the police and get my... chaplain to back me up as it's going on for far too long. Use of the word I do not condone or support because I wanted to fit in. I tried to get them to like me and laugh by using it. This was 5 years ago. You can see this was the only instance. Only time I was to show a video Pokemon and somebody kept using it. I only used it because they used it and thought it was normal and wanted to impress them and fit in. Not being friends with them, I learned how toxic it was, and ever since they have been harassing me as revenge. They continue to witch on me and probably dox me just because, and I'm honestly ready to take legal action. One of these people in jail for continuing to harass me after 5 years. I've been surrounded by people who casually throw it around. I've never agreed with it, but I tolerate it for the sake of friendship. I was going to say, yeah, this was 5 years ago. I mean, keep that in mind. Yeah, I think at this point, like, my whole thing is just, you don't need to harass her. It's just like, hold her accountable for what she did and be like, wrist slap, don't do that again. So I know the screenshots are out of order. I'm not sure how to work a Google Doc. Summary is she interrupts my stream, tells her story, explain I won't do it again and why I use the word. Doesn't accept it and assumes I'm guilt tripping my audience. I ask her to calm down for a moment. I prove evidence of people asking to donate. Alright, so those are those screenshots. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think that, again, is this the biggest drama in the world? No, but I think there is a bit of a... Oh no, just, well, why'd you do that? Don't do that again. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. That's it. People are taking this to the next level, guys. You need to chill the fuck out. That's too much. You held her accountable, like, stop trying to go to dox somebody or all kinds of other crazy stuff, right? That's way too much. I hope they learn. I hope they improve. Kind of what Wafo said, right? He said, like, hey, like, I want you to become a better person. That's it. What do y'all think about this before I move on? I'm going to stand up and stretch really quick. Yeah, how do y'all feel about this? Yeah, unless it's, like, criminal. I don't understand. I mean... Maybe longer ago, but I've said stuff that was not very nice. I mean, I didn't use that word, right? But I've said some very mean words when I was a teenager, you know? I mean, you grow up and you learn, right? You have to. I've suffered from the terminology, writing a tweet long about it since it, right. I feel like in her doc, she didn't take much accountability for the people she's hurt. Really not something good goes, wait, Lord, I've suffered from the terminology. Are you talking about this part? I think she's talking about, Wafa was talking about how she was actually, homeless, and it looked to her that, YGB was benefiting off of using that word. I think that was the point that Wafa was making here. Right, I don't think it's like a fucking, like, gun run stole from charity situation, you know? Sorry, but I do think the lesson here is, yeah, don't misrepresent stuff, don't lie about it. I know you prefaced it as a vent, but, like, why vent about that? You know, like, take it to DMs with somebody, like, find a healthy way to talk to people and to vent, rather than just putting it on Twitter, because you're putting it out there in the public sphere, and obviously that causes problems sometimes, as we saw here. Yeah, just don't do that. At the end, you know. In other news, guys, I want to talk about what is going on down in the indie stuff. I'm actually going to cap off our news with the HoloLive news. Yeah, exactly. It's very simple. So first up, guys, I do want to talk about what's going on. I still do not know how to say her name, so I'm so sorry. Is it Squatchon or is it Squoochon? You guys tell me. I'm not really sure exactly how to pronounce her name, and I have her gamer subs flavor, and I feel really bad about it. But anyway, recently here, Griggs. Yeah, we love Griggs around here. Scoochon. Okay, all right, got you, Scoochon. Thank you. So Scoochon decided to talk about her take on AI art in VTubing. So this one went absolutely viral, guys. I do want to talk about it for a moment. So let's listen, because this did draw a lot of backlash. So let's listen up, guys. Here we go.
Literally have a
like, I'll be honest, I personally wouldn't use this, but do you think it's fair that when you're trying to start out as a streamer, you have to pay over $10,000 just to have a chance at having a model?
You don't have to pay $10,000 to have a model. I've never paid even close to $10,000 for any of my models. You've never had to pay even close to that amount of money. Yeah, this is a bad point. This is a really, really bad point.
Or, sure, you can buy it for, like, you can buy a pre-made one, but right, that's a pre-made one. Everyone and their mother using it. You wanna have a chance to be unique.
I mean, I would argue that you can have a unique model with a pre-made, and I understand that a pre-made isn't necessarily yours, but $10,000, yeah, that. Bro, I've literally seen models as cheap as $15. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's currency exchange, but where is she from, by the way, chat? I mean, even like an average model, I would say like even a decent one is like $1,000, right? So I don't even think conversion would be 10,000, maybe, but yeah, that amount of money is very, very large.
Don't want to be fucking, I don't know, Suika Avatar 9,999. Right? You want to be your own person. But the thing is that just the art, mind you, from a mid artist, not like a good one, is going to be at least 1,000, if not 2,000. And then you have to get that rigged. A good rigger, yes, who is not going to give you like a HoloLive rhombus, is going to be at least 2,000 as well. At least. Listen, Filian is an amazing streamer, but look at her. Even she got trouble.
But before I continue about this part about Filian, can I say something? And I don't know if this is a hot take or anything like that, but I do feel like if you want your own custom model, right? It's like going and buying like a custom car, right? Like you're going to spend more money to get the things that you want. That makes it special. It makes it stand out. But there's nothing wrong with getting something that is like just a regular pre-used car that comes with you know, the things that you need, and it's cheaper, right? You're spending money on a higher quality something, but you're not required to spend that money on something to get like a lower end model, right? So I feel like we need to make a big differentiation between two things really quickly, right? So I think people need to understand that accessibility is not always equal quality, right? So if the bar is like, you know, I don't know, if you're saying, oh, well, we need accessibility, right? And accessibility is right here on this line, right? Well, that's awesome, but sometimes things cost a lot of money and they're up here, right? You can still get accessibility and have access to a model, but it doesn't mean that it's going to automatically be expensive, because there's specialized services. You know, there's people that go out of their way to do new things, or 3D full body tracking that requires a lot of crazy stuff like object tracking and things like that. You know, like I think that we're confusing that accessibility has to equal a really expensive model. It doesn't have to, you know.
Pre-made model.
It can be separated.
But thanks
they
to
are
Shane,
separated.
Good friend and mama model, I
Right.
was very fortunate to have my OC made in Viroid.
Yeah, exactly.
I am happy to even have one at all. Nothing wrong with starting off with
Exactly.
pre-made. Heck, there is even
Or learn
some
how to
made for
rig.
free like
Learn how to
ZZZ
rig,
or
learn
in
how to
Sonic
draw.
character for Vtube Studio.
Yeah, learn how to rig or learn how to draw. I just think that I know we talked about AI stuff as well, and she's talking about the leaflet thing, and Rev is talking about the leaflet thing as well. Obviously, again, I don't think you should be attacking leaflet here. I think that is just more about educating about why AI art is bad. I think there's a lot of ethics behind it that I personally don't know leaflets. I don't know if they've addressed this part, but at least making this tool leads me to believe that there's some ethics they're not considering. But right, art is a luxury, right? That's why it costs so much. I agree with you. Let's continue, though.
She wanted to get her Nandroid and she couldn't. Because the artist who made that pre-made avatar didn't agree. So it's not good for her either.
Okay, so I actually want to take a step back here for a moment, and maybe call me out if I'm wrong on this, but didn't Fillion's model maker have a clause about merch where it said ask for permission or contact about permission? I'm like 90% sure that was a thing. So I don't think it's more about the TOS being aggressive. I think it's more about the fact that Fillion never bothered to ask for permission. You know what I mean? Like Fillion put themselves in their own box on that one. Let's be honest, guys. You know, like, yes, obviously there were TOS stuff, but she was the one that ripped that model and used it without going through it. It was handled amicably, exactly.
Why do you think she probably has to do this whole like rebranding or whatever? If she's coming back, it's going to be probably with a brand new avatar that can be finally her own.
PNG.
Yeah, I mean, she does, right? She has to, you know, do all that work to come back, to make her a model and stuff like that. I don't know if this has to do with merch, but is the argument here like because you have a pre-made, you can't do merch? I don't even think that's the case. I think if you reached out and had art made of the merch or something like that, you could probably do that. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look at it, but Heels was never the issue. Fillion did it herself, right? Exactly. I found this argument to be interesting because a lot of people are talking about it, right? Carson says you can't have a rational take when you're being disingenuous. No one in their right mind is spending $10,000 on a model unless you're literally rich as fuck. Again, I think comparing people to entry level to the top streamers, right? The accessibility is never going to be equal to Ty Lily's newest models, right? It's just never going to be that way. Zinni says, not a good irrational take. 90% of VTubing space is not supported in AI. Therefore, if you know use AI, chances of growing greatly diminish unless they're already a right-wing grifter appealing to incels. Her saying 10K is disingenuous. Leaflet isn't even mentioning. No one wants to take their jobs away on no one, but rather to place an easy and good way for anybody to start at least easily. And then after this one settles, to get the funds to get an original model down the line. I think it's great. Again, I don't listen to Leaflet, so I don't know the particulars, but I think that's fine, right? I think it's okay to make a tool to help people start, but why does it have to be Gen AI? Why can we not have something more ethical? Problem is, so like every business, the moment any easier gets affordable, big guns complain right away because it takes their money. Sure, I mean, that's definitely an argument about 8K in her currency, sure. Anyway, it's all divisive this was, but I'd love to get your thoughts about it, chat, on how you feel about just, AI stuff in general. What's your thoughts? How do you feel about this one? Yeah, thank you for the math walk. I mean, again, I think $10,000 is ridiculous. I think there are more ethical ways to go about this. I mean, if I were to Google, like free PNG VTuber model, I'm sure aren't there like a million tools like for doing this? I'll make a free PNG model, no drawing needed. I mean, there's so many guides, right, for people that can help you with this kind of stuff. Yeah, look, itch.io has some tools as well. I mean, or get Vroid, or use the standard models inside of YouTube Studio, right? Like, yes, it's not gonna be your own, but it's okay to start with something that isn't necessarily exactly like the biggest and best thing, right? Because accessibility is not always gonna equal the most glamorous stuff, right? So much impact here, I believe. Askew here having corrected having people start up without putting themselves in debt is fine. Absolutely. Reversing gallons of water. Right. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. I can just go for PNG. Like, there's so many other ways. And I would argue as well, the quality that you can get of a free model, a pre-made that's low cost, etc., is better than this AI. By thousands and thousands of stretches of C chat. The quality of those three models is going to be better than Leaflet's tool. But I know Leaflet's tool is meant to, it was something created very quickly, etc. Probably doesn't have all that can be put into it, but for what it is right now versus what's out there right now, you can get better quality. Customizable model is very cheap, right? Exactly. Absolutely. What's up, Rose Viper? Anyway, guys, want to give that one to you. In other news, we got to talk about this group here named Eon of Stars, guys. If you don't know Eon of Stars, they're an independent Indonesian virtual YouTuber group. And they're actually made up of, or it was originally formed by the former members of AK Virtual, Flawless Generation. So it's these four talents, right, guys? Well, what are we talking about this? Well, guys, there's some very heavy accusations going around a particular streamer associated with Eon of Stars in the Indonesian VTuber community. And guys, this is a really big deal. Probably one of our bigger stories we're going to talk about today. So buckle your seatbelts. I'm going to take a sip of my monster, and here we go. Yeah, that is well, Pop. So guys, let's go take a look here. So, Eon of Stars did decide to make a tweet here. Let me pull up the translation. It says, to all of the Eonites, Eon of Stars is disbanding. Really hereby informing that Eon of Stars has ended all activities as a group as of July 31st. This decision was made at the request of all the talents. Therefore, of course, all the members, Harris, Mikazuki, Yihina, and Soda will cease all streaming activities and content indefinitely. All Eon of Stars YouTube content remain available until the disbandment ends. Merchandise shipments will continue until all orders are completed. And this will be the final Eon of Stars merchandise. As form of accountability, we hereby issue this notification. So the group is breaking up, right, guys? What is that all about? Well, things are going to get very serious here in a moment. First, we also have Harry on saying I'll be taking a break for a while. Sorry, guys. From activities to process all of this. Thank you for your non-stop support so far. Well, what is that all about? You're taking a break? Okay, well, let's keep looking. Agina says, of course, to process everything that has happened, I'll be taking a temporary break from all activities. Thank you. Thank you for all the support so far. Then we meet again. But wait a second. Why is everybody going on a break? What exactly happened? They need to process stuff. Sounds very, very serious, right, chat? Of course, even Kane says, hello, Kane mates. When I started this journey, I want to prove myself as a person. I never imagined that somewhere along the way, I actually coughed. Yeah, I actually coughed. I I find a place that felt like home and, met people who would change my life. Because of all of you have grown into someone I never imagined I could become. However, I'll be stepping away on indefinite hiatus or potentially quiet graduation with no further announcement. Thank you for all these 3 wonderful years. Please take care of yourselves. Stay healthy and always remember that you're loved. So guys, we have 2 of these members stepping away. We have 1 going on indefinite hiatus. What the fuck happened? That's wild. Well, guys, this all has to do with this member right here, guys. All right, let me pull it up. All it has to do with this member here, Soda. What happened with Soda? Well, guys, let's go take a look at a thread that is absolutely insane, guys. Coming here from Nathan says, sexual harassment and pedophilia, what Soda did to his minor viewers. A thread. Now, guys, I want to remind you all this is in Indonesian, so some of the translations might not be perfect. Yeah, I was going to say, some of the translations might not be perfect, so keep that in mind. But here we go, guys. Yeah, and by the way, I want to make this very clear as far as this group, right? If we go and look, a lot of followers, right? If we go and look at Soda's account, he's a pretty big VTuber, guys. I mean, just going by this 100,000 followers on Twitter, that's not a small deal, right? But anyway, let's go take a look. So, if you're already famous, don't forget that you used to invite minors to shower together and kiss them. What? So, a disclaimer, this thread is made to show this behavior that Soda did to his underage viewers, and also previously have already obtained permission from the victim to speak up about this issue. The victim claimed that they first got to know Sota from Harris's raid stream during his fasting month in 2023. Sorry, not Soda, Sota. I'll try to be very, I'll try to pronounce the T a little better. Sota. Honestly, the victim was just normal, but as time went on, the victim started making edits of Sota, and Sota began replying to the edits made by the victim. And even almost every chat every day, like Sota, who lets them know the streaming schedule, reposts edits made by the victim, and so on. So here are some screenshots. As what she remembers, just I guess sharing these screenshots here about that. As time went by, the victim was called Princess by Sota as a fan service. The victim also admitted the last time they chatted was when Sota sent a message that could be considered strange and made the victim feel uncomfortable for the reason given as roleplay. From this photo, you can see how Sota has grown bold enough to chat with his viewers, complete with the roleplay gimmick. And after the victim rejected the wanna kiss, Sota looked disappointed with the response given by the victim. Obviously, we can't read this, right? From the victim's previous admission, he once put minor in his Instagram bio. And when the victim added Sota to close friends, Sota still didn't hesitate at all to chat with the victim. And when Sota didn't see the victim's bio, Sota could see the post of the victim's real face that looked like a child still underage. And indirectly, Sota knew that he was typing those inappropriate messages to an audience who was still a minor. Previously, Sota had once tried to flirt with the victim when he first conducted the 4SMR boyfriend roleplay on May 6, 2023. You can see some of the conversation happening right here, right? And ever since Sota did the 4SM roleplay, victims started getting weird chats like "wanna kiss" and so on, which is clearly inappropriate if done by an adult man, especially since it left the victim with severe trauma, even up to now. Now, guys, I want to remind you all, I mean, there's a lot of this we can't, truly translate without, an actual real translator, right? But, obviously, these are still allegations, but I do want to remind you all that, looking here at Sota's reaction, which you're going to see, it seems like they're admitting guilt, but anyway, upon direct approval from the victim's side to disclose these details, I would like to confirm that during the entire series of events, the victim was still very much underage, namely just entering the age of 12 to 13 years old. What the fuck? Here's the photo evidence archive that has been received from the victim's side. The Instagram screenshots show evidence show their past interactions. The victim themselves is a member, I guess a Soda Chi, which is probably their members. Since the subscriber range at 10K to 20K and holds the status of members. So with these kind of allegations, guys, I would rather get like a hard translation from a real like person that knows exactly what's going on. So I am working on that as far as these screenshots go, but you know, we can at least get the general gist of what's going on, right? Regarding the overlaid chat, my original evidence and the victim has indeed been censored since 2025. My intention is to purely speak up and voice what the victim experienced without any intent to tarnish Sota's name. Sorry for the misunderstanding that occurred. Please understand. Again, they're just sharing the story, right? Not rereading it, honestly weird. An incident from the years ago only brought up now as if it just happened recently. Messaging a minor is a huge blunder, but the victim clearly flirted back and forth in the chats. I gotta be real, guys. We can dispel this very easily. They are the child, guys. You are the adult. Doesn't matter if they do that or not. You are the adult. That was the only evidence. The accusation is said covered up and framed in such a way. They're asking for the full chat, non-overlapping chat, the full photo, etc., etc. Right, guys? Well, kind of looking into this, of course, Sota just replied to all of this, guys. Yeah, when you meet you, right? And this is what Sota had to say about the entire situation. Again, guys, I think that I think they're looking at the situation. I don't know if he's admitting guilt here, but here we go.
Hello everyone, South-Achi, and Ianites. I want to convey an apology and clarification regarding a situation that's currently being discussed. I acknowledge that I have provided fan service and engaged in conversations that I shouldn't have. I realize that my actions were inappropriate. At the time the conversation in the circulating screenshot took place, I didn't know that the person involved was a minor. I only learned about this after it was brought into the public domain.
Alright.
However, I won't use my lack of knowledge as an excuse to ignore the impact of my actions. This is purely my fault, and I apologize for what I've done. Even more so now, after learning that my conversation partner was a minor, I deeply regret my actions. I will still take responsibility for my part in the mistake. Personally, I have already conveyed a direct apology through chat to the person involved.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he's, yeah, I mean, that's the best way to put it, Skull. I mean, I get that he didn't know. I just think there's not really an excuse for that, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna engage with people in that kind of talk, I feel like you have to double check, because this is what happens, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very, very hard lesson. I don't know, I just don't understand why you would never try to ask, you know what I mean?
This incident has been a major lesson
but I mean, at
for
least
me.
he does take accountability.
As a form of my accountability, I will also be more cautious in any kind of interactions moving forward. I will ensure I have clearer boundaries so that something like this doesn't happen again. Once again, I want to apologize as sincerely as possible to all parties involved, especially South-Achi, Ianites, and my EOS friends whom I've disappointed. I understand that an apology alone isn't enough, and I will rebuild trust through actions, not just words. I will bear all the consequences of my mistake.
So as you can see, guys, 4.3
Thank you to
million
everyone
views.
who has supported
I
me
just
all
wanted to
this
thank
time.
everybody as well.
Thank you for all the criticism and feedback given. I realize my apology to all of you is far from perfect, but I'm conveying all of this sincerely. I hope this message can be accepted. Thank you for everything.
Of course, he talks about merch. All orders will be refunded 100%. With permission from the person concerned, also want to convey that my apology has been accepted personally. I'm deeply grateful for their good intentions. I also sincerely hope after all this, there'll be no attacks or hate speech directed at parties involved in this situation, especially for myself. Thank you once again for everything, and I apologize again as sincerely as possible. This person says, I think both are at fault. So they didn't know the victim was a minor, right? And the victim didn't cut it off, even though they knew the topic was headed that way, right? Fan service, just so you can tell your fans, you all, my boyfriends, I love you guys. Later I'll warm you up what's wrong with this AI. But his victim is a minor. Again, we're getting hard translations here, so I don't want to get too deep into those. But guys, looking at the situation, this is what else happened with Sota. And Sota decided to put out this message here. And guys, yeah, that's it. After much consideration, I've decided to end all of my activities as Sota. I realize what I've done with has hurt, disappointed, and lost the trust of many people. For that, I want to sincerely apologize to all parties affected. I don't want to use this message to make excuses or justify myself. I accepted every action as consequences, and the decision to represent the responsibility I'm taking regarding my past personal relationships, which are now being discussed, to resolve some of them amicably and privately. However, this does not erase the mistakes I made. I acknowledge those mistakes. I apologize to those affected. I regret all my actions. Thank you to everybody who's been part of Sota's journey. Thank you for all the support, time, and work and memories you've given me. I'll always cherish all of it. Also, like to apologize once again to the EOS members, collaborators, partners, clients, and everybody else who's affected by the mistakes and decisions I made. Once again, I sincerely apologize to all those I've disappointed. Starting today, I'll officially stop all activities as Sota. That's it, guys. I kind of wonder with all of the gin mates, I say gin mates, but it's group mates, kind of like separating all of a sudden. I don't know if there's more to this story or not. I mean, I think that the apology is there, right? But also, like, this person was, what, 12 or 13 years old? Like, I don't know, dude. I just don't know how you would make the mistake of not checking that, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I think in situations like that, like, if you're gonna engage it with somebody in some kind of like sexual or inappropriate manner, like I think you should be asking those questions, right? Maybe I'm crazy for that. Maybe I'm just I don't know, paranoid, but I would always be doing that. Yeah, I would always be doing that. So, what's your thoughts about this, guys? Like, he knows he messed up, and there's no way he'll win this right. I think it's what he ultimately decided. I think you just said, yeah, it's a big fuck up. You know, I'm done. That's it. Haven't seen anybody talk about this, which is kind of wild because I think that everything going on in the Indonesian VTuber community is just as important as, you know, what's going on here in the States as well, even overseas, etc. Yeah, it just takes one mistake. That's true. It's a very large one. That's a very large mistake. I mean, obviously, didn't like interact with them in person. That would be a really, really big, you know, very different, of course. But I can't say that this was great either, right? So there it is. Let me know how you feel about it, guys. In other news, I know we've been talking about this big cutie here named Essie. Essie is actually what? Why are my tweets getting fucking taken down, bro? Oh my god. Well, anyway, guys, Essie has been getting harassed like crazy, guys. Of course, she's been posting all of her stuff about the World Cup. Well, people are actually harassing her now to the point where she is saying my Discord is getting spammed too much. My email is too. So I'm done with posting about the World Cup. I will still do watch along, but I think it's better if I stop for safety reasons. And this is awful, guys. I cannot believe this. I literally, you read my words here. Literally, I'm so sorry you're receiving actual threats over something fun. People acting like this curse is real. Take care of yourself and be safe. People are literally treating the curse, quote unquote, like it's real. They're threatening her. They're going to her Discord. They're going into her email. They're literally acting like this is real, guys. It's nuts. It's nuts what they're doing to poor Essie, guys. I feel so awful for her. Of course, you know, Crimson Dragon says, everybody takes things too far of our game. You need to get mad at someone. They should be mad at England, given how they give up those goals. Honestly, they're just, this is just disgusting behavior. Joke or not, Essie didn't do anything wrong. She's just having fun. I mean, look what these people are saying. Look at this. I mean, dude, over fucking a soccer game. They literally said, I think we need to unalive her. What the actual fuck, dude? Mass reporting. Like, yeah, dude, I thought VTubers are bad. I guess sports fans are even worse, dude. Like, yes, leader. I saw that. That's awful. That's awful. I mean, like, dude, just because she's, you know, having fun and predicts this stuff and it happens to happen, doesn't mean she has actual fucking control of what happens. They're wishing death upon her. I mean, that is unacceptable, guys. Unacceptable. Yeah, Of course, Michael here says, I know a lot of people might be seeing a lot of hard shit. I myself posted a frustrated reply, but do try to ignore and or block the more vicious and harmful messages for their own sake. Can only imagine how many messages you've gotten and are getting over this. Of course, talking about Essie, where she said, I'm going to grill myself. Which again, I agree with Michael's words. However, guys, unfortunately, seems as if Michael is kind of a bit of a hypocrite here because going back and looking at Michael's post, Dragon says, isn't this you? And he says, and the curse continues, I think we just need to unalive Essie. Bro, why would you joke about that? Why would you joke about that, dude? Like, but here's the worst part, chat. Here's the worst part. I know this seems bad already, but I'm gonna say it got worse. So you guys ready for this? Coming in a fucking left field, guys, is Vox Akuma. That is right, guys. Vox Akuma. And a now deleted post says, Essie, no need. I'm unaliving you myself. What? 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 Vox, read the fucking room, dude. Are you fucking crazy? Oh my god, Vox, what the fuck are you thinking, dude? She's talking about how she's getting all of these death threats. She's talking about how she's going through a hard time. And you're like, oh yes, no, let me just throw this in there. Holy non-rude reamer, like, my god, dude. Yeah, read the fucking room, Vox. Holy shit, dude. It's not a joke anymore. Leave her the fuck alone. Yeah, this... Oh my god, no. Like, I mean, maybe it was initially a joke, but the timing on this was absolutely... Let's say it was a joke. Like, you consider it a joke, right? Which, I mean, obviously... I do think Vox is not going to actually unalive people, but my god, dude, if you're going to make a joke, holy fucking shitty timing. Damn, bro. Damn, that is awful. That is absolutely awful, dude. Absolutely awful. I don't know, leader. Let me look. Hold on. Is it new? Yeah, is it new news? Let me look. Oh, yes. I do have that. That's actually why I saved my HoloLive news for last, because there's something I wanted to talk about with that. Yeah, I got you. The fucking Vox coming in here saying this, I don't understand why the hell that was, but he did anyway. And of course, Vtuber SE is now retired from picking World Cup teams. She will still watch. She's just not going to be wearing a jersey or cheering for any particular team. So... very awful to see how everybody treated her out of this situation. I'm sending her so much good vibes and love. Poor Essie, man. Poor Essie. However, guys, in other news, we're going to talk about some HoloLive stuff. And I want to show you something really cool. And that is actually that Kiara and Essie actually get to hang out. That is right. So, of course, Kiara for the finale watch-along, spending time with Essie for Spain versus Argentina. I think it's just great. Whereas Essie going viral with this whole situation. And of course, Kiara having out to give her a little bit of love and them hang out. I think that's so nice. So this was ultimately, like, as leader said, a very good ending to the whole thing here. So very, very nice. Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. In other news, talking about HoloLive, guys, I do want to talk about the Serendipity event that's been going down. And Serendipity actually is doing their 4th concert. We just saw it in the US. Well, guys, it's actually coming to the EU. In Birmingham, Milan, Barcelona, Paris, Dusseldorf, Berlin, all kinds of stuff going on in these dates. This is awesome to see this concert series that seemed to only be in the States, now making a huge European tour, guys. This is actually fantastic, huge news. I know a lot of people are very worried about, the tour and how it's going to do. I know Maury was kind of like, maybe this is the last, big concert. Well, seems like everything is going to be going very, very well. For this. Of course, very first kind of it's in Europe, HoloLive's English Force concert, Serendipity. This will be the expo as well, as you can see from this post, which I think is fantastic. I'm so pumped about it. Let's go. Big HoloLive W. Of course, also, guys, Cecilia, as you guys know, is already on break. Well, she did announce her manager announced, sorry, hello, it's Cecilia's manager here. Cecilia is currently going through a family emergency. I'll be on hiatus until further notice. This is not in direct correlation with the break she is already on. She'll be taking a stronger step away from activities now. I guess something happened, guys. So yeah, she was supposed to take a break for a wedding, but seems like things actually got worse. So he's aiming to return sometime in August. So want to let you all know, keep Cecilia in your hearts right now, guys. And then one more thing I want to show you on the HoloLive side is the latest hologram, guys. This one, of course, has written in it, and it's called Keep It Down. Let's take a look. What the fuck? Is this an Attack on Titan, or like, is this like a fucking like My Hero Academia reference? Like, what is this? It's like the League of Villains on the fucking giant guy. You know, like. I think it's in the My Hero one. Oh, it's One Punch Man. Okay, got you. I love that. Did she just explode when she stressed out? That's true. Every hologram gets at least leave asking what the fuck is this? Oh my god. Jesus fuck, dude. You were born from Wrath itself. Holy fuck, what is going on, dude? I'm very concerned. Yeah, they look like a serious rat. What the fuck am I witnessing? It's like Gurren Lagann like out here. Oh my god. This might legitimately be the craziest hologram I've ever seen. And we watched literally all of them. Oh my god. It didn't look like Gurren Lagann at the end. My Christ, guys. That was nuts. That was nuts. What this skibidi toilet lore am I looking at? Man. And finally, chat, I got one last story for all of you today. And I want to talk about this crazy AI situation. However, chat, this is not just like a, you know, generative like AI, like in the sense that we talk about Leaflet. This is actually somebody using AI to harass another VTuber. So here we go, guys. Let's talk about this. This is probably might be my craziest story. Yep. So here we go. Checking out the page called Riruka Doku Gamine. And of course, here is this, you know, VTuber here. So for context, it all started with a single account here named the real stuff. That's the real. We're gonna say the real. So I think this account is gone. Oh no, it's still here. So this account is still here, right? Awesome. Well, not awesome, but they've been harassing me for at least a month, even though they only joined 2 streams. They create fake life scenarios in my chat to get attention using multiple alternative accounts to roleplay as their friends. What? I'll be right back. I gotta go get gas station and get some stuff I'm gonna talk about. I'll be back later on. Hi, Ren, I'm back. Also just got back from Walmart and also got to talk. They're gonna be a full box of taco. But yeah, like I said, I don't even know. I'm gonna do all those boxes of Taco Bell sauce, 100-pack to discontinued chicken nuggets. Rukia, you really got a whole box of Taco Bell sauce. God damn, you're gonna have enough sauce for the whole entire year. Actually they gave me a whole lot of box of 100-pack of Taco Bell sauce. Thank you for watching and lurking, chat. Don't forget to drink water. I'm not sure if it's a group of people or just one group role play with different accounts, but they always appear as a group. They also sent a funny random email. They also sent a random email that simply said, "Hi, here to Stacy Rowie." So again, to match with this account. All right. Beer champ. On top of that, they spam applications to join my Discord server. My Discord is apply only. So, as you see here, they keep trying to join. Can't verify your accounts. Rejected. I love Ren's content, so I want to stay on track. I'm a robot. Again, trying to join. These behaviors are clear red flags, so I banned him after just 2 streams. Okay. And that's your right. As a streamer, right? You can ban whoever you want. That's fine. They hated the rejection so much, they kept creating more alternative accounts, asking me why I banned them. They also started appearing on my Facebook channel. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, if you get banned from a Discord and you get banned from live stream, you should probably just stop showing up, bro. Like, take the hint. Last Cyber trailer reaction. Of course, here it says, great video, friend. A few days ago, they used AI to generate a short and uploaded it to one of their alternate YouTube accounts to slander me by impersonating my VTuber model. So this account has been wiped out pretty clearly, as you can see, but luckily this video was saved, guys. But literally, they used the AI-generated video to slander this poor VTuber. Take a look here. Here's the full video, guys. And it's actually, like, it's fucked up. Take a look. Oh, sorry, it's muted. I forget,
give me more
Reddit
money
does that.
and time. Give me more money and join my membership. Keep milking me. We're making more money. We're rich. You want a reason why I work? YouTubers are made to make money on YouTube, and we really do not care about nobody else but ourselves. All we do is make money, 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 money. That's all we make. And we're rich all the time.
I mean, literally, they made revenge generative AI against this poor VTuber, chat. What the actual fuck is this, dude? Is this not, like, defamation? Like, is this actually not defamation? Like, legitimately? Like, that's crazy. So, of course, you know, kind of looking here at everything else, they say the video falsely portrays me as saying, I only want my viewers to join memberships and give me money. Yeah, literally, it's like, are they going to do revenge, like, prawn next? Like, holy shit. Yeah, this is a deep fake. I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah, we're literally deep faking VTuber models. So of course they say all of my viewers to join memberships, and give me money, claiming I don't care about anybody and only want their money as a content creator. I suspect they're angry they can't watch the recent membership stream I did. So they made this video. YouTube ban system is strange. Even if you ban an account, they can still view your content. Feels like they're putting barriers on a window, but the stalker can still watch what you're doing inside your room. Exactly. I designed June rig my own model, so I have full ownership of my IP. You can find me through this link. So if you go and click on the link, here is Rin, the artist, so you can go support, guys. They seem very, very cute. I filed both privacy complaints against the account and a copyright removal request for the content at the same time. Luckily, YouTube acted quickly and removed them within a few hours. That's good. All right, so they did win over on the YouTube side. Wow, YouTube actually acting on something? Holy shit. I don't think this will be the end of it. There may be more coming soon. Not difficult to generate videos like this with AI. I suspect many other VTubers are being impersonated without even realizing it. Only discovered this because they had the audacity to tag me. They had their situation might have been far worse than I thought. Many people have told me to deal with it quietly and not speak about it publicly, but I disagree. My work and reputation have been defamed publicly by these people. So why should I be the one to lower my head? Because just to avoid giving them more attention, I will be the one to gain attention. I'm the victim here. You're telling me to be quiet while I'm being bullied? No, I want more people to know this happened to me. And it can happen to others as well. I want to be as loud as possible to spread awareness so we can learn together how to deal with this problem. We shouldn't feel disheartened because of these people. Instead, we must protect our work. I encourage others to speak up when faced with impersonation or harassment. We can raise awareness, support each other, and ensure that our creative spaces remain safe and respectful. I agree. I 100% agree with this, you know? Very much agree with this. Even if it's true, I think it's fun. What? Did you just say that this is fine? What? I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding what you think is fine, but how in any way, shape, or form is literally deep faking another VTuber to slander them and their identity and their brand like a good thing. What? Maybe I'm misunderstanding, but Blue Brawler, what the fuck are you talking about? They're over on YouTube. Yeah, they're over on YouTube. No, I mean, it's fine for people to create content for money. Oh, thank God, dude. You were scaring me. You scared the fuck out of me, dude. Yes, of course it's fine for people to create content for money, but obviously, like, seeing that they're only doing it for money, it is fucked up. Good. It's okay, guys. False alert. That's why I asked, because I'm like, please explain yourself. I was about to get so scared. Oh my God, dude. That actually scared the fuck out of me. Wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, you literally scared the fuck out of me, dude. I'm literally not gonna lie. You know what's funny? Cafe Corvus, I don't know if you're in here. I think it's really funny that you posted all this stuff right as I like pulled it earlier this morning about the Lychee Bee stuff. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I got that from you as well. However, guys, apparently Ninja Sanji is actually joining Color Fiesta as an event partner once again. So this is going to be going down in October 3rd through the 4th. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. Now I'm trying to make my PC explode. Come on. Yeah, let me blow up my PC, guys. Come on. Yeah, let me blow up my PC here really quick. Oh, I did want to add to this about the Yara and Essie thing really quick. Yara says, Essie is neutral, being on the side of the Argentina flag is not representative of her support. So I love how Kiara's like, he's on this side of the thing. She's not supporting this. Don't think that she's actually cheering for that team. That's crazy. That's crazy. But we also miss Kani Kanisawa's brand new model. Take a look, guys. That's super cute. I still think you need a collections extension. You know, I downloaded a walk and I didn't like it, so I stopped using it. I stopped using it. In other news, there's something else I wanted to talk about that Cafe Corvus dropped. Vtuber Nook says, excuse me, what? Did they copy Vtuber Nook? Okay, hold on a second. Free resource for VTubers. Okay, they made this nice little website. Yeah, did they copy Vtuber Nook? Oh my God, yeah, it's actually VtuberNook.com. Except it's all AI generated stuff. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Okay, so let's check this out. This will just send to me. VTuber Nook seems to be a website built around free resources for VTubers with overlays, models, emotes, BGM, and more. Well, looks like somebody else made another VTuber Nook, except it's all generative AI stuff. Oh my God. VTuber Nook goes on to add to this, saying, a VTuber Nook clone was definitely not on our 2026 bingo card. But here we are. Please be careful and always make sure on the right side on our official website is VTuber-Nook.com. So let's go look at VTuberNook.com. Yeah, there's a lot of AI-driven stuff. How to become an AI VTuber. What the hell is it? Who is the army? By the army. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Chat. Oh, no. Well, obviously, you should support the actual VTuber Nook here. Wow. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. FlapTuber Nook. Slap Nook. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Oh, my God. Let's see what else. Update on the VTuber Nook clone situation. We're to reach out and email them. We're currently waiting for a response. We're handling it. We'll keep you all updated. I mean, at least they reached out, right? In the meantime, please continue to be careful. Always double check that you're on the VTuberNook.com or report the clone. Come across it. Thank you so much for your support and concern. So, I mean, I guess they're going to talk to them. Like, I'm going to be honest, guys. I mean, if you want to use this, you absolutely can. It's a free market, but I would implore you to look into why this is kind of problematic to utilize that. I mean, yeah, if you want to make AI VTuber stuff, nobody can stop you, but I think that obviously ethically is wrong. So it's just really crazy that they're so similar, and since they're like a resources-driven thing, right? Creators, directory, overlays, a live 2D, etc. This one seems to be very similar. You know what I mean? Yeah, be careful. There it is, guys. That's what's going on with the VTuber Nook situation. Thank you for sending that over. Wow, that's crazy. So, chat, I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a really long time. I'm gonna sit here and yap with you guys because for the next 15 minutes, oh yeah, baby, that timer's low. Yes, this might legitimately be the end. Mons, if you could do me one small favor and make sure that you ping and everybody for me, let them know. We have 15 minutes left of the subathon. I think I'm gonna try to run it out today, guys.
You didn't drink your milk.
Why should I? I hate it.
You're going to be small and stunted forever if you keep using
We did stream, dude. Yeah, we caught up from yesterday.
I don't have to drink it if I don't wanna!
By the way, thank you again, Shadow Dragon, for all of the gifts and stuff like that. I appreciate you. I didn't get a moment to add it till later yesterday, but I did add it. And then we caught up on wheel spins. We were caught up on everything, guys. I added all the time from all the redeems yesterday. We were 100% caught up.
I am the stone that is approaching. Provoking, havoc in our
What about the new Vshojo information? As I told you, maybe you weren't here earlier, but we found out that Gunrun had been evicted out of his Syria, thank you for the 10, dude. Thank you so much. Shit, bro. I don't want to get hit. Gunrun got kicked out of his apartment. Also, what else happened? Gunrun got kicked out of his apartment. Also, he owes $100,000 to creditors. That's what we found out. Fucking Christ, dude. How many times are you gonna hit me? Oh my god. Thank you so much. I'm gonna hold on the wheel spins right now, guys. I'm gonna hold on the wheel spins, okay? I'm gonna hold on the wheel spins. Actually, JK, we won't hold on the wheel spins. Let's do the wheel spins. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted to you. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. You have $100,000 to creditors is basically what he owes. Yeah, we found that out. A friend actually found it out. I mean, it's all public information, right? You can literally go look it all up if you just go look in the right places. Yeah, it's all public information. Yeah, he only had about $5,000 to his name. I guess I should add a display, huh? Yeah, I'll put the wheel up right here for y'all. Holy giant fucking window, bro. My god. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's get a little wheel spin. We got 2 wheel spins coming from Syria. Thank you, Syria, so much. It's dance time, baby, with the Yoji.
Here we go now. That means for one of my
Yoji time. No, not 4 minutes. Not 4 minutes. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. That's why I'm gonna see her for 20 minutes. I don't care. 1, 2. No way. Okay, it's just 2 minutes. I was about to say, I was like, oh god. Please, please. I was gonna cry, dude. I was gonna cry if it actually did that. I thought I was gonna get double punishment. No, the subathon's ending today, guys. It's ending today, guys, alright? This is it. Bottoming, bottoming. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta say goodbye. We gotta say goodbye, guys. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's been such a long time since we edged a timer like this. But I wonder who's gonna win the $1,000, guys. Who's in it to win it? Type 1. Yeah, type 1. It's been so long. I mean, you guys have legitimately, like, edged this timer forever, dude. People are in it to win it. I love that. Oh my god, I'm literally seeing multiples of myself at this point. I wonder if it's the last time we'll be edging. I don't know. We've been here for 203 days in a row. We've been here for a while, huh? I mean, you've been here for 203 days in a row. I don't know about everybody else, but I know we've been doing this for a while, guys, and I'm so appreciative. Even if it ends today, y'all are awesome. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes Twitch will lock me out of channel points for some reason. It's because you have too many, bro. They're like, yeah, you can't keep redeeming all this bullshit on Elara's stream. I probably have the most, like... Oh, Toast, thank you for giving me something, Fifi. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll bet you the website is like, oh, Evan, you're using too much, bro. Yeah, you gotta stop with that. But I probably have one of the most channel redeem heavy, like, channels in all of Twitch. I mean, since the beginning of the subathon. Yeah, that's true, Shadow. That's true. I'm so sorry. Free. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you've had to endure this. The entirety of this time, bro. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, apparently I got a throne suggestion. Let's go look at it. Absolutely not. Fuck you. Stop suggesting weird stuff on my throne, bro. What the hell is wrong with you? I'm going bald over this. This is stupid. I don't want to go bald. Sarah, you. Bro, thank you for the 10, dude. I appreciate you. Wheel spin, 2 wheel spins coming up for you. Let's fucking go. Let's get some W's in the chat. Come on. Thank you, Siriu. Yeah, stop putting shit on my throne. Yeah. 2 minutes, what the fuck? No. Wait a second. Whoa. Wait a second, hold on. You just go to my throne and I think there's like a suggestion button. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. Okay, 1 minute. That's not that bad. I can do this, chat. 28 more minutes. I can do this. I can survive, chat. You don't want a duckling tap. I don't want a duckling tapestry with the lyrics "Shotty's like a melody in my head." Oh my god. I can yap. I'm a good yapper. I'm the best yapper, actually. I just yippity yap. How do I give a dog a bone? This old man came rolling home. You ever seen an old man roll? I've never actually seen an old man roll, but you know what I do when I want rolls? Oh my god, rolls from Texas Roadhouse. I just love Texas Roadhouse. Speaking about Texas, oh my god, I just really don't like Texas. Living here kind of sucks. It's so hot. By the way, how's your guys' weather? Bro, I can literally yap fest about anything. I'm like, give me one subject and I will find something related to that subject and just talk about it forever, dude. Not fun against until somebody gets on this episode. They're not gonna do that, Don. Today is the last day of the subathon. I told you guys. Barry and Alarna. Bro, I would love to hang out with Barry. She's so cool. 101 with 115 heat index. Yeah, pretty much. I gotta go work out later today. And I'm scared. I have to go work outside. Bro, I already have... Okay, funny enough, I already have Berserk Volume 1. Yeah, I already have Berserk Volume 1. Although I've already read the first couple pages of that. I already know what's in that. Ohio weather is weird due to the Canadian fires. Yeah. Did you get your spike drops from Gamer Subs? No, I think I'm gonna get them after stream walk. You and Barry can do a dance off. Does Barry dance? Bro, I have like so many crazy dances. I'm slightly uncomfortable in Texas. I live here so long. Bro, I'm still not used to it, and I live in Florida. What do you expect me to move to Texas? I mean, I expect it to be bad. I didn't expect for it to be that bad, you know? Like 92, 50% humidity. It's supposed to hit over 100 today, chat. But I am going to go see the Odyssey coming up in at 4:30, I think. So, actually, I'll just stream till 4:30. How about that, guys? Yeah, Texas is actually cooking me. Legitimately, I'm getting cooked out here. And here we're going to hit 50 Celsius if we're not preparing for it. Her entire avatar can move, freely move. Yeah, I mean, mine can as well when I put on full body. But, I mean, other than that, I can actually, like, you know, pose my model. You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for finale of the World Cup, so you better not see an hour. I mean, it's over a long chat months ago. You know, like, but yeah, I can, I do all kinds of stuff, you know, if I want to. But I'll be putting full body tracking back on soon. I had a bit of an issue with Revo Cap, so I had to figure it out, but that's why I was in 3D for 3 hours the other day. I did figure it out. What's up, Killa? How are you? I'm gonna change, actually, mods, can you change the title of the stream to, the end of the subathon in all caps, question mark, exclamation point? You know, like clickbait, like the end of the subathon. I don't know, maybe it is. Who knows? Don't forget, guys. Whoever is the last person to sub or gift a sub is going to win $1,000. Maybe we pin that in the chat as well. Virginia weather is crazy here, been 90 to 100 degree. I remember living in North Carolina when I was little, and it would like rain and snow, and they'd be like 80 degrees later. No, this one does not require mocap. It only requires facial mocap. I mean, I've heard good things about it. I mean, it's a 3-hour movie, so I guess we'll see how it is. Yeah, I mean, if there's any Epic the Musical covers, I'm gonna be upset though. Not actually. But you have a better chance hitting it tomorrow morning when people are asleep. That's true, Walk. That's true. I mean, there's only 24 minutes left. It's fine. We'll run it, bro. We'll run it. Yeah, I really wish they actually had that music in it. I would be so happy. That'd be so cool. But like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Yep. Yeah, I remember being little and doing that. My dad would always complain. And then we moved to Florida. Shatter Dragon, thank you again so much for all of the gifts yesterday. I really do appreciate that, dude. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my god, I do normally get that reaction when people show up to my stream. Yeah, the last time you tried to run it, it was almost 3 hours later when you gave up. I remember that. And the movie is gonna be 3 hours prepared to hold your bladder. I mean, bro, I hold my bladder all the time on stream. What are y'all talking about? Yeah, I literally hold it all the time. Spain or Argentina, I have no horse in that race, dude. I don't watch enough soccer or anything like that. I have no idea. But are you gonna have candy for the 3 hours? No. I literally like, okay, so you guys know I'm maintaining my calorie count, right, until vacation. I'll definitely eat popcorn, but I won't have candy. I don't think I have enough calories for that. Just don't think of dripping water. Kinsey, I literally hold my pee for hours. Like, I held it for like almost like 4.5 hours till Aya showed up. I could take a piss break yesterday. 69 Brazilian dollars? What is a Brazilian dollars, Rob? You have any snack alts? I just eat popcorn, just buttered popcorn. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I don't need like any candy or anything. I'm gonna have to maybe and to go to the restroom to relieve yourself. Yes, honestly, I'm like, oh my god, I did pee so bad. Like, you're not supposed to hold your pee, guys. That's bad for you. I'll explain where you were gone for 5 minutes. What? Oh, because I went to the bathroom, yeah. I get used to holding it because the school center bathrooms are not the best and kids are annoying. Yeah, I don't blame you. I see Spider-Man more than Odyssey and I love Great Tales. Yes, I already bought my Spider-Man tickets. Dude, I'm ready. I'm ready. A and I have been real moviegoers lately. We've been on top of it. I'm not gonna lie. We saw Obsession. Now we're gonna go see the Odyssey. No, we're on it. Yeah, we're on it. What are you suggesting me? Steve-O's hot sauce. No, I'm good. What is this? A coconut monkey. Why are you suggesting this to me, chat? Why are you suggesting this to me? Can I like open up a picture of this separately? Like, it's a coconut monkey bra. It's a bra with just like a monkey face on it made out of coconuts. Like, I don't know if I can like. I mean, maybe I can open this without opening the Amazon. Like, I don't think so. It's crazy. Hold on, let me. No, there's no way to open it. That's so dumb. All right, hold on. Let me take a screenshot. Hold on. Oh, even a screenshot doesn't work because it keeps cutting it off. Oh wait, no. Here we go. I got it. Yeah, y'all can still see it this way. What the actual fuck? Why would you send this to me? Why is this a throne suggestion? Bro, I'm about to block whoever the fuck keeps doing this. Look at this shit, guys. Yo, Killer, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Look at this. That is not it. Hold on, let me get, let me do, a display capture. There we go. What the hell is this, dude? What the hell is this? Like, what the fuck is that, dude? Like, what the fuck, guys? Why are you suggesting that to me? Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all, dude? What the hell is wrong with y'all, dude? No, I'm not doing it for the memes. I would never even wear that. Yeah, I was gonna say that's too small anyway, dude. Like, were you trying to cover just my nip? Like, that's it? Like, I'm pretty sure he would not love to see me in that. I would say I could honestly see Fifi wearing that. I could definitely see Fifi wearing that. When VTubers become a living meme. I mean, bro, I am a meme. What are you talking about? I'm literally am a meme. I wouldn't even see that. honestly, they want to dream. They want to dream, you know? They just want to dream about it. Like, no, I'm not fucking getting that. Y'all have the worst recommendations, dude. The worst recommendations. Who keeps putting these through, bro? I keep getting emails and it's like, oh, here's a suggestion. Oh, here's a suggestion. Oh, here's a... Stop sending me a fucking suggestion for this. And how many subs? 0. There's no amount of subs that you can give me. Why the fuck? Okay, I'm blocking you. Why the fuck would I want a fucking mango ham? What the hell is this, dude? Keep that to yourself. Brilliant, thank you for the resub, dude. I appreciate you. Let's go first as I'm gonna draw Laura. Exactly.
So Elara,
I've already given you enough pictures.
Snacks at
you already got enough
theater?
pictures.
My go-to is popcorn, pizza,
pizza,
ice cream,
just
soda,
popcorn.
or if they sell wine, I would grab a small bottle. Elara love.
That was like a ham with like pineapple on it. Like, honestly, for me, I like buttered popcorn. That's all I want. Buttered popcorn for me is that's good for me, dude. That's all I want. Buttered popcorn. I mean, like, I do like candy sometimes, but I haven't really eaten candy in a long time. I guess I need like, I guess I prefer ice cream if I had to pick something, but yeah, no, I'm really stuck more to popcorn these days. Oh my god, I'm so hungry, dude. I didn't eat yet. I'm so hungry. I'm dying. Now we have to push on. 19 minutes, chat. 19 minutes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Persona. I don't think I've ever gotten a ham that legitimately had, that just like had pineapple already on it. That's a little weird, dude. Yeah, it's a little weird. No, there's only 19 minutes left. We're ending the subathon today. We're ending the subathon today. This is it. I can survive 19 minutes. I got this. I got this. I had a good breakfast because I wasn't sure how long stream was gonna be today. And if you want to see Elara wear it, just commission an artist. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you're just listening to once, I edge a timer for another 12 hours. Bro, okay, I will say I can't edge it for 12 hours, but I can edge it for a little bit. For where the name is on selling fucking whole hams. I mean, is it really that weird? I mean, I feel like Amazon has much weirder stuff. What about the fucking, like, giant thing of lube? Yeah, what about the giant thing of lube? I'm really gonna miss the subathon. You know, honestly, me too, Lacey. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life once it's over, you know? I think I'm gonna do a lot more pre-recorded content. Everybody asks me, what would I do? I think it's pre-recorded content. I think that's exactly what I do. Alright, I'm making the Twitter post as well, guys. Here we go. I'm making the Twitter post. It was a coconut, bra, and I had like a monkey face on it. It's very weird. Yeah, it's very weird. Oh my god. New donation from someone. Who's someone? Who's someone? Who was someone, dude? What the fuck? Who was someone? Oh my god. Thank you for the dono. I appreciate you. Who is this? What? No! No! I was... Stop! Oh my god. Someone, thank you so much for the dono, dude. Oh my god. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Fuck. They didn't even leave a message. They didn't leave a message. Oh my god. No. All right, I'm putting the dono in right now, guys. Here you go. Everybody take a moment to thank someone.
Get that to Lara.
Oh my god. Thank you someone for the $100 donation. Come on, guys. Let's get the celebration. Come on. I want to see it. Everybody give W's. Right before I made the Twitter post, damn it. There's no escape. There's no escape. I got the door, guys. We're going to stay here for 2 hours. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. All right. Look. The subathon lives to fight another day. The subathon lives to fight another day. But you know what? You know what, guys? I know it's gonna end tomorrow because here's the rub. I'm gonna stream nice and early, and then none of y'all will be awake, and then I'll just be done. That's right. None of y'all will be awake, and then nobody will know that it's going on, and then I'll just walk away from the subathon forever. That'll be my time. That'll be my escape. Lives to fight another day, not gay. Lives to fight another day, bro. Oh my god. Well, guys, you're keeping me here one more day. Just one more day, bro. Just one more day. But tomorrow will be my day, chat. I will be free from this hell, I swear to you. Oh my god. Well, thank you all so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to this crazy news as well. And I hope that you learned something. And it was enjoyable for all of you. I always am trying to find good stories and talk about things with you in a mature manner. So thank you all so much. Without further ado, though, guys, we're going to go see Kono. Kono's talking about some legal stuff, but he was also very helpful with all this Vshojo stuff. So please give him some thank you and some loves. And let's go see him, guys. Thank you for being here, everybody. Hope you have an incredible rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow, guys. It's going to be over tomorrow. It's going to be over tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Bye, YouTube. See you later, kitty. Bye, y'all. Bye, Twitter. Bye, Twitch. Now get the fuck out of my sight.